Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Hardfood Podcast with Juice English and the Saxon King.
Hardfood Podcast. You're locked into Hardfood Podcast.
Yo. What's good? It's the Hardfood Podcast. Back again. My name's Juice English.
Saxon King.
And this is episode 45.
45.
45. Yeah. Got a special guest in the building.
Yeah.
Goes by the name Sophielou.
Howdy.
What's good, Sophie?
Everything's good, man.
What are you saying?
Everything's good. I'm feeling a little bit crooked.
Are you working for them or something?
No.
I know, innit, babe?
Nah, I just seen it in Asda. Obviously, I was attracted by the
artwork on the can.
Tried it. £2.
Delivery.
Yeah.
It's alright.
What is it?
Some alcoholic soda.
Okay.
Is it actually alcoholics?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's wavy.
I'm crooked. Get
Yeah,
right.
she's cooking. Got Timbo Slice in the building.
How do you do?
Returning.
We're gonna have to get rid of him soon.
Sad.
Like a bad smell in it.
Yeah. Find him away.
Jeez.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold tight, Spark's in the building as usual.
Big up
Toldya's
Spark.
in the building today.
Yeah, big up Toldyaa.
Toldyaa.
What's good? How's everyone doing? It's a weird one. Saturday night, basically. Yeah. Adrian is usually being popular right about now. So
Bam!
we got him here today.
Bam!
Glow sticks.
Behave. Get me.
With these bottles of VK, do they still make that?
Behave.
I can imagine Tim sitting by a fire with a book on a Saturday evening.
You know what? Nah, I'm not the kind of guy. I'd like to be.
Yeah. What would
Really
you
trying, but I'm not a guy.
What would you be doing Saturday evening? Adrian be in the gym. I already know
I'd
that.
probably be like home on a Mac, or I would just be playing 2K.
What would you be doing on your Mac?
Designing stuff. I'm a designer.
Oh,
Get at me. Good design
What
stuff.
do you design?
Good rates. What don't I design?
okay.
Houses.
Shut up, man. I'm trying to be elusive and cool at the same time. That sort of ruins it. Yeah.
Sophie, what would you be doing on a Saturday evening usually?
Up until a few weeks ago, I would have been at work, but I
So-
left, and so now
You just getting crooked for her.
just normally just chill. Some prosecco or something. Nah, I'm usually I'm in the album process, aren't I? So I'm always messing about with something on the Mac. So yeah,
I hear that still.
been creative.
I'm really happy to be sitting by you today because
Sorry.
What would you be doing?
what would I be doing?
Yeah, share.
Okay, then we know that one of the options would be like dancing in his house with a silk shirt on, sliding around with one of those big glasses.
Glass of wine.
So, a glass of
And a
wine.
decanter in the other hand.
Okay, you know what the mad thing
and then
is?
probably some macaroni and cheese on the side.
I've had mac and cheese in a while, but the whole bottle of wine and I did that just before this episode.
Yeah.
I actually, I went to, I
Is that
wasn't gonna say
Is that
yeah.
why it took 10 takes before we started?
No. We've been sitting here for so long. That's worn off now.
Okay,
But
okay.
I went to Tesco. Yeah. Tesco got this meal deal on. Fam, you got the main, the side, the dessert,
Can you see how
and the
excited
bottle of
he is?
wine for £10.
Look how excited
£10, fam.
Show the picture.
Picture. Who am I showing the picture to?
How excited is he?
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the microphone. But yeah, £10, fam.
Yeah.
Bottle of wine, £10.
I'm not
It's a good
excited,
deal. What was
but
the
I just
wine
don't
like
care.
though?
You don't drink wine. The wine wasn't great, but
Yeah.
it did the job.
Was it red or white?
It was white wine, but you had options. I could have chose.
Okay, £10.
£10 for the steak. Like I literally pan fried the steak, flipped it over for
How
a
many
minute.
ounces?
I don't even. What are you throwing curveballs? Like, I ate good. You get me?
It's just a £10 meal deal.
You don't want to see people shine. He keeps on asking
Innit?
questions.
No, I've never heard of a £10 meal deal though.
That's what I'm saying.
I've never heard it.
Tesco, dude,
No, it's like the £3 ones. You get the sandwiches, Chris on.
Yeah.
You never know £10. When you
£10 like
this is
meal.
a dinner deal though.
some
Like,
madness.
£10 dinner deal. So basically, all the guys that are at home, they think, yo, hardly got any peas on me, and I can act like I've bought, the wifey.
That's serious?
Nice, you get me? And then go Tesco, get that for £10. Boom. acting like
family food.
Happy wife.
And then you can give it your cheese for
Jamie,
the night.
Jamie
Stop
Oliver
talking
or
about shit.
something.
It's like suicide
Would you
prevention.
dash a little bit of asparagus with it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's better than half the stuff I see on Instagram pictures.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yo, asparagus takes the game to another level.
Exactly. Just the presence of asparagus.
I've never even tasted asparagus.
You never had asparagus?
No, I don't even.
No,
I'm
no,
a fussy
You
eater, man.
don't
I don't even know
It just
what the
looks
hell
like
I have
it
it
is.
nearly every day.
I don't
You
know
don't
what
like
it
it?
is.
I have
Does
it
it mess
nearly
with your wee?
every day.
Asparagus
It just
is
makes
live?
me wee more. That's all it does.
Asparagus.
Eat more or smell.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like.
Like,
I never. I don't know what it
it'd
is.
be like broccoli, but
It tastes
No, it
like
don't
green.
taste like
you know what I mean?
broccoli.
it don't taste too far from
Imagine,
broccoli.
yeah. Imagine.
Broccoli's cousin?
Imagine you just went outside, yeah, and you didn't really look, and you just picked up like some plants, some greenery, and just like had a couple
Nah.
bites. It tastes like
Just
that.
Fam,
Plant.
you ain't getting the right asparagus. You know.
But it could be
I'm
also
having
in the
all types
preparation.
of asparagus.
You
you
ain't,
know.
man.
It's a
I am.
preparation.
You ain't,
Imagine
man.
if you put
I've
in
had
butter.
like I've had.
Eh?
Am I gonna put this in butter?
I know you're not going because you're a bodybuilder, obviously.
Bodybuilder. What's that?
I know you're not going to. No, what I'm trying to say is that imagine his preparation of asparagus is different to yours.
No, I'll just steam it. For real, like, I'll just steam it and it tastes like a little bit of salt.
Yes, take that back.
Yeah. So, bodybuilder.
Yeah, take that back.
Put it in a packet.
But anyway, my Saturdays, I'm usually just editing Hardfood and probably watching something on Netflix. So,
Okay.
but before I was rudely interrupted, I'm really happy. I'm happy to be sitting by Sophielou today because I know she's a lover of music just like myself. You know what I mean?
See,
She loves
Sam,
music. Huh?
See, Sam, we aren't.
She's a lover of music, like.
That's how we felt about the Nicki album.
Huh?
Now, you
Oh,
know
hang
what,
on,
you know
now,
what,
'cause
you
I'm
know
with
what,
you on
you
the
know
Nicki
what?
album.
I didn't
No,
hate
that's,
it.
yeah, the Nicki
I
album's
didn't
alright.
hate it.
Okay, let's get to
it.
it. Then let's get to it. What's wrong with the Nicki album?
Now I'm playing because I didn't even listen to it, so I can't say.
See, so you're just hating your hater.
just hater.
Just accept that role.
That's what it is.
What did you like the Nicki
I said it
album?
was all right.
You,
I
it's
didn't, say
alright.
I didn't say it was whack, and I didn't say it was great. Don't get me wrong. I've listened to it once, and I made the effort to play it again
Yeah.
because I thought to myself, "Alright, cool. I've had it for a week now, yeah, and I've only played it once, and that was just literally half of it before I came here.
Yeah.
So I played it through one more time. It was painful in parts, and the rest of it, I was like, yeah, she did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's like, you know when like you get an assignment and the teacher tells you exactly what you need to do to pass.
Yeah. Okay, I understand that. I understand that because I.
It's not. It's like you've been told what people want. You did what people want. So what?
See, this is the
is
thing.
Are people expecting me to say, "Oh my goodness, it's the best album in the world"? Because it's not. Oh my goodness,
it's
it's
not
the best lyrics in the world because it's not.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's a classic album because it's not.
We get it.
Okay, we get the point. And all these people, don't get me wrong, you know what? I don't mind Nicki, yeah? It's just all the barbs. I'm like, yo,
The barbs.
calm. You get me? Calm yourself. Go.
Well, yeah. The album, I don't remember saying the album's great. The album,
you
I think the album's good because she's rapping, and I can't remember the last time I've heard her rapping. I'm not saying she's a great rapper. She's alright still. She does her thing. I was chatting to my little sister. She's a Nicki fan. She wasn't really feeling the album. She's like, "Oh, this is different from what Nicki usually does."
No, this is what she should be doing.
But but it's not what she usually does. So maybe
Yeah.
I'm saying that Nicki's fans are Nicki's fans because they expect a certain thing from her.
Pop
and
element.
The pop and even maybe just less barsy. Because she had bars this album. It wasn't the best bars, but she had bars and there was a lot of rapping. So I'm automatically going to respect it because Nicki Minaj is rapping again like it's 2010. You get me?
Yeah.
Like,
You know, that feels like a sub, but it's not.
it's a what?
Like, it feels like you're dissing her, but you're not. Like,
Well,
like it's 2010.
Yeah,
like,
actually, no.
like,
I want to
it's
hear her
outdated, but
rapping.
she's not
Like,
that- that's
I
good, like-
do like the Pink Print album, but it's a lot of singing. You get me? Like,
If you like heard that, it's because
Nearly
Spot
mashed
nearly broke
himself.
his neck.
Nah, he nearly mashed himself up. I just seen a croc tip over.
I don't. You know what?
Death by Crocs.
Yeah,
I don't know.
spot the croc.
I don't know what's wrong with Spot today.
It's like crocs.
It's them Crocs, man.
It's the crux in it.
Yo,
Crocs
if you
are
could
the
ever
orange
see these
socks.
Crocs, you know. If you could ever see these Crocs.
about to blur that one out. So.
Yo.
Poor said strip over it.
Sure, I have to put a disclaimer at the start now, thanks.
As you were.
I've just never seen Crocs with jeans, but anyway.
Jeez, it's 2018. Anything is possible.
Oh god.
Yo.
That's ice cold, man.
Nah, I just pulled it off.
Yo, it's proud of him, man.
No, but it looks like you know the crop, the living crop. That looks like a yardie auntie. Like,
No, stop, man. What the heck?
you're so ready.
Oh man.
Yo, spot red. So Sophie, you're not feeling the Nicki album.
I just don't think.
I think
Oh.
he wants to.
Why has this moved? I haven't even touched it.
It's when Spock was walking
It's
across
moving.
the tremors.
It's fully.
Too much in the room.
Technical difficulties.
Do you know what? I'll be honest. I just don't think it does anything for me. Like the music I'm listening to, I can't say it's bad. It's like it's just doing. It's not giving me anything. I can't.
It's not good. Or you just
No.
say it's not bad?
It's to me. It just doesn't do anything for me. It's just one of them. Like I can't.
But did you?
I had a listen, but it only because you mentioned it. I wouldn't have gone and looked for it. I haven't listened to Nicki Minaj since flipping Pink Friday.
Yeah. So was you
Because-
expecting more from Nicki Minaj? Knowing that
do you know-
she's like 35 years old.
Do you know what though? It's interesting because
30-something.
I watched an interview. with her and what's his name, Flex.
Yeah.
And she made a good point that her and Jay-Z had a conversation, and he said when you're at a certain point and you've done so much and you've set the bar, people expect so much from you now that. And she was like, but that's not fair. That's not fair. Why is it that way?
Yeah.
So it's one of them, isn't it? There's pressure to
Yeah.
deliver, and if
See-
you don't, then you're seen as not good.
Yeah.
But
See,
she's already.
maybe-
I don't know. It's hard.
Maybe because I like Nicki, maybe I'm extra sympathetic. Like, you don't like Nicki and I think you're neutral. Adrian.
I think, don't get me wrong, she's a very talented rapper when she raps. However, I think that the way she decides to promote herself, it's not the right message in my opinion.
Fair enough.
And it's kind of like, it's not my kind of thing, man. You know what I mean? She just needs to just like, yo, just rap, man.
Yeah.
There are people out there that just rap, and people know them for rapping or making music. Just do that. You don't have to, like, you know, do the most just to be relevant.
Yeah.
Just be
But
yourself.
that's not really fair because Nicki's known for doing the most.
Yeah, but some of it, she looks like she's off her head.
She kind of is off her head.
And to be honest, yeah, I saw in the week, yeah, people were sitting there saying that, I think Baller Alert posted a little bit of Joe saying about her using drugs. People sitting there saying, well, Future does it, and no one says nothing about him. No, everyone does. And the fact is, when Meek broke up with her, Meek was doing his press run before he got locked up.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, when I was with Nicki, I was on all these kind of drugs and I was mashing up myself and I wasn't right, and that's what I was acting. To be honest, that's the reason why he acted up that way he was with Drake and all this and that. And so if he was doing it when he was with Nicki, Nicki's still doing it now.
No,
and the fact is, when people want to sit there and say, Nicki's just being herself. Nah, man. You gotta look at it and think to yourself, yo, some of these things are crazy that she does. Like,
there is a
dumb.
point to that though, because
Dumb.
a lot
I know it
of
gets
these
attention.
rappers are on drugs.
I know
Like.
Yeah,
they
they're
are.
all.
I know.
You can
A lot
see
of the
that they're
time, all
nuts.
the
They're not
time.
normal.
So
I know.
maybe why be picking on Nicki for being on drugs when all of them are?
I'm not saying not, the ones that are, yeah. It's like, how can I explain it? If a gangster rapper, like Future, for example.
Yeah.
Gangster rapper.
I can't, you know what I mean? Not Future per se, but let's just say, you look at Future. In theory, yeah, Future's music appeals to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ask the random 10-year-old who's Future, they'd be like the day after tomorrow.
I don't know. about that.
No, that's true. 10-year-olds ain't.
I think
Kids ain't gonna know.
They don't know. They might know the tunes. They don't know the tunes.
No, but they don't know.
Man.
Okay, if I said to 3 kids, name me 3 tunes by Future, are they gonna answer any?
mask off, and mask off.
Yeah, then
They don't know. They don't know. They don't know him to that. If I said Nicki Minaj, they're gonna be like, yeah, they'll reel off like 10 tunes.
Okay, I know what you're saying, but then Travis Scott's on hella drugs.
What about him?
We don't say anything about everyone else being on drugs. Why is it such a big issue that
I
Nicki's
don't
on
talk
drugs?
about Travis Scott
We
ever.
don't say- we say
I only
about-
Okay.
spoke about him last week because you were lost in Astro World and I was trying to come and get you. I sent out a lasso to like, no, Juice, come back, and he was like,
in his mouth.
going crazy.
He's running around like
But-
6'9".
You get me? He was going crazy. We couldn't find him, but eventually he said he saw Stevie Wonder and passed him and brought him back. He came back
Sat
to the
down with
planet.
Stevie,
Earth.
chopped it up a bit.
Yeah, it was all good then.
Stevie Wonder's on drugs.
Yeah, Stevie's on drugs. I
Yeah.
never knew that, but like, you know what? His music's amazing, so I don't really care.
What drugs?
Huh?
What does?
You tell me, Spot. What drugs are you like taking?
What, does he know Stevie Wonder?
I don't think you guys can see that. Like,
I wanna know what-
Toldia's really like taken back by that.
I can't really
Stevie
see.
was on drugs,
I
man.
Stevie was on
can't-
drugs.
I
Like,
can't
in the
see
Where, how did we get
Stevie.
here?
Yeah, it was never mentioned.
In the 80s.
Never at all. This is the first time I've heard Stevie Wonder. Was
Jeez,
on
what are you
drugs.
making
I
me
heard that was on
crazy?
drugs as well. I
Where
heard
you getting
that.
your facts from, boy?
I heard that too. I heard
Was
it
he smoking for glaucoma?
I'm asking Spock, like, what were you like smoking in the 80s? Yeah, I'm asking.
Wait a minute. Oh God, wait a minute, sir.
But basically, a lot of these musicians are on drugs.
Yeah.
Told you.
Why we? Sophie,
Ain't no drink.
I don't know what's in that cookie though. Like,
This is just a drink, man. I just like a drink.
God.
but yeah, I feel like it's a bit unfair that we're picking on Nicki about drugs.
But I think the reason why people pick
I
on
know
Nicki,
what you're saying. I know what you're saying because of the audience is
the
really
behaviour
young.
as
It's
well.
the audience.
I think it's the behaviour.
All of these rappers
If
are
Travis
acting
Scott
weird,
was
man.
acting like that, people say, "Yo, you looking kind
Yeah,
of
all he
looking
did
away."
was. Yeah.
Look at look at Chris Brown. When Chris Brown was acting wild, people were like, "Yo, you need to chill."
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
people did say something to Chris.
Yeah.
You
And it's not been hid from him.
And Chris is that also had that audience as well.
You up to date with the beef?
With-
Nicki coming out as far as hairline and
All right, you know what? You know what?
Energy.
Yo,
hairline gang.
yo, any girl that runs a man, yeah, I ain't got one, but any man that like has a altered hairline, yo, big up the thing. Because girl have been running around here with weave, yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's true,
extensions
no.
for decades.
Yeah.
You think man was saying, well, she's
Yeah.
got extensions, rare. No. So when she's trying to come say about, I pay for your hairline, yo, Safari, big up. You get me?
Some strong claps, you know.
Yeah, man.
You right coming out in a hole, you know.
I felt the
Kinda
wave
hurt my
come
ears.
off the- you know what I mean? It's like,
Yo,
That delay.
honestly, yeah. Yo, I'm passionate,
Yo,
like this one.
it's a small room, you know.
My ears ringing.
Yo,
My ears.
Stevie Ray had him in Astro World. innit?
He's like, Jules, what is that? Yo,
That's too much.
he only says I'm not Stevie the blight, you know.
I said, okay, I will say it's R.I.P. Aretha Franklin.
Yo,
yeah,
You
man.
know what?
R.I.P.
If Stevie passes, well, when he does, it's going to be a problem for me. I'm not going to lie.
Now you know what? I'm not
I feel
gonna lie.
choked up
Yeah.
now.
When,
It's going to be a
when I
problem.
read the news that Aretha Franklin passed, yo, I had a tear in my eye because yo, she's more than just the music, man. It's, yo, that is like history.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
get me? She's knocked down so many doors, and it's bad that we had to take this segue to mention this. However, we'll probably go back to it later.
Yeah,
But anyway,
yeah.
going back to the hairline, yo,
Stevie Wonder.
Any man.
He needs a hairline transplant.
and yo,
Yo, you don't need it. The man's hair is all the way down.
no, but what would be
That's
sick?
it.
Yeah, what would be sick is if just one day he just turns up, any hairlines here.
Exactly.
You know what would hurt more though, yeah?
Fam, he'd chart again, no, innit? He'd be on the chart.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Just come out, yeah. No, you're not full head of braids.
Stevie,
No.
I love you.
Fam, imagine if he had like, you got the oil, they got the paint sitting.
Yeah.
If he had that instead, and like it's just got the patch there.
Nah, man.
Imagine.
No. He needs like the full on. He needs full on Kano from the front. I'm taking like an inch above his eyebrows and all the way back.
Man's got the Usher hairline.
Yeah, man's got the Usher hairline. Yeah,
That's
Yo,
like he got
blood.
Usher pack.
Yo, that's bad.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie though. I was kind of upset that Stevie wasn't in the Obstruction of Big God video, like do the Chief Keef dance to get rid of dreads. Like, I was upset still. I was expecting to see him. You get me, like.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? How do you feel about Safari's hairline?
You know what? I like the fact that Safari owned it.
How about Tiger?
Serious.
Has he said anything about it?
Yeah, he said. Yeah.
I think
Oh, what did
he
he say?
acted at the. Was he acted
He
the
said
doctor
I
or
got it from a
something
different doctor.
Oh, Tiger said that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard that. So
You know what's mad? I actually checked to see what Tiger's hairline was before.
Yeah.
I was like, I never knew.
Yo,
was it that bad?
It
I never
was
knew.
bad.
It's like Dan Yasso.
Nah, trust me, it was bad. You know.
Can we put that to the Kardashian curse as well, or?
Yeah.
Is it?
I want to
Yeah.
see
It
this.
was,
that before though.
yeah,
Was it before the
It got
Kardashian?
worse.
In Rec City, the whole video. looked
Yeah,
like
true
he was doing
still.
this.
Swear that.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, his hairline was bad. You know.
sounds like that's wild.
Yo, I ain't too far from that though.
No.
Let's be with my habit.
That is
Nah,
enough.
honestly, yeah. Tiger's hairline was severe, but yo, his doctor blessed him, man.
Yeah, hold tight, Tiger.
Yeah, man, yo, big up, man.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you can
care.
if you can get
The way
get
I
done,
see-
the
why
way
not?
everybody else gets
Exactly,
everything else done,
exactly,
the
that's
lips,
my point.
the everything, you can get
point.
anything done,
Why-
and people just.
I know a couple
snore,
man.
ain't
Yeah.
it?
I know a couple man have got a hairline done, and I'm like, yo, big up. You know what I mean? If you want to change something, yeah, just do it, man. At the end of the day, get it out here, yeah, getting fake everything, and then send to a man that was like, nah, because you got fake.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
fam.
ain't
I'm like, yo,
right.
darling.
That ain't right because
2018,
Nicki,
darling.
she has a
get
different
me?
hair every day.
get me?
Everyone,
Exactly.
Most people do.
That's why I'm just like, nah, but
Sorry,
nah.
can't
That's why
really-
when Nicki was coming with that noise, I was like, yo,
Yeah, it's mad that
where
it's
did
coming from.
your bottom come from?
Yeah.
Where did that explosion?
Hold
I saw
on.
the Fifi video. Have you seen the Fifi video, fam?
Yeah, once I watched it once.
Fam,
I mean,
come on.
Nicki's another
It
one.
wasn't
I don't
like
know.
that.
Oh, she got it done again recently.
Yo,
though?
yo, I'm sure. Yeah,
Nah,
it looks
she's
different, you
she's
know.
put on a little bit of weight though. Not in a bad way, like she's just aging in it, like putting a little bit of weight.
But yo,
She did
even I'm talking the old school pictures,
Like back of day.
back a day. Get me? Them pictures, yo, them pictures. They're not the best.
So really and truly, yeah, hold on. If we're saying all this, yeah, does that mean girls can't come for Mandem at all?
They shouldn't. Yo,
Like, what's the cut-off line? Like, obviously you get your nails done, you get your hair done.
alright, cool.
If you got the lip fillers, can you come for a man's hairline?
Not really, because you've physically
No.
changed something on your
So
body.
even the lip fillers, you can't come for a man's hairline.
Yo, fam, this is age.
What if
get
you got
me?
the tattoo eyebrows?
When the hairline comes
You don't
back,
you don't
that's
have to get your
age.
lips
You don't have to
done,
get your
really.
lips
Your lips are
plump
just
up,
your
so.
lips.
What's wrong with you?
No, but you don't have to get your hairline
You
put
don't
back
have
in.
to. You don't have to get anything done, do you? But if you feel that people get their lips done because either they've seen a celebrity and they've seen them get it done, or people have got them thin lips and
Yeah.
and it's fully depressing them.
Romantic as
So
them
do
memes.
you know what I mean? Like them nah, because I've seen the memes. Them little white kids with the
Yeah,
like
what's that woman's name on
paper
them
lips and
EastEnders?
stuff. People used to call them in school. It's
Shirley.
nah, yeah, them. So, but obviously, people feel insecure about
Don't
physical
ever kiss me with
things,
them lips.
and that's the same. I'm guessing that's the same as a hairline, isn't it? You'd get your hairline done because you feel insecure about it. So it's
nah,
exactly
here's
the same, isn't it?
People send for people's hairlines though. Like
Yeah.
like no one would send for a random person's lips. Like let's be
Nah,
real, you
nah,
won't
they
send for a
won't,
random.
they won't.
But
But
if
it's
you
the
see a man
same.
with a hairline that's way back.
Yo, you know he's
Oh
getting
no,
cussed.
man! I think it's low to
man's
go for
getting
anything
pushed, you know.
about people's physical things,
Nah,
man. It's
but-
low. It's just to attack someone because
It is,
they got
but
hair.
it's
Like,
funny.
yeah, some things are funny,
It's funny.
but yeah, like you said, people don't go for people's lips. Like go at them.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, you know, I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, yeah, Safari, like, obviously, got that. He was in a hard relationship, so I'm like, yo, fam, bless up, man, big up.
To you
Just,
too.
I wish more men would be like, yo, I'm saying to the man that if man was like, yo, I'm getting a hairline extension, get me, I'm bringing it forward.
Yeah.
What can any gal say anything to me? Nothing.
I don't think
you
they're
get me?
really going to talk about it. They're just going to do it, innit?
Yeah.
They're not going to
but the thing is, yeah.
in a group text.
Now,
Yo, I'm thinking about going to...
you know the reason why I'd say to big it up is so when man, all the other man comes, you'll see it and be like, yo, fam, your hairline looks good, you know, because it will encourage someone else to do it. Because I know when gal get have like,
Spock, what's that?
I don't want to
That's
see
where
that.
it's gonna get to, isn't it?
No.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Spock.
Yo.
You ever seen that TV show Botched?
No.
Yo,
Spock on his Google.
if you ever see that TV show Botched,
What on earth
yeah,
has he Googled?
This is what
You'll
I don't know
see,
what
like,
he Googles, but it's
different
always a
street level
madness.
things.
That's
There's
just
always
You have to
one
understand,
way.
Spock. You have to understand. Yeah, see in America. Yeah, I'm not knocking Americans, but yeah, this is where I've seen it. You see in America, yeah, there's man out here, yeah, there's getting like chests, abs, everything, implants.
Okay.
That's where I'm like, yo, take your time.
Oh, okay.
Time, man.
Alright, yo, 28 minutes and we took my head. I don't really want to. I don't want to. See, this is why the podcast has been so long. You get me?
How far does a rabbit hole go in?
Yeah, big up Safari, Nicki.
Yeah. Apparently, he got a book deal though.
Yeah,
apparently.
big up, man.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yo,
If the book's not called Awadi Bombakla, I ain't reading it. I'm not reading it.
Exactly.
You get me? It has to be called that.
And he has to finish it off, yeah. He said at the end, straight. and I had like this an emoji.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting an audio book. I swear.
yo, and if he ain't reading it himself, I ain't getting it.
Yeah.
He has to read it himself. Yo, he's a boss anyway.
Gosh.
So okay then, yo, again with Nicki. So what does that mean now for the Nicki Cardi beef? Quickly though, because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about Nicki, you know. But sorry,
I saw something she said yesterday with Ebro.
Nicki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you see?
I heard about that, so.
She said something about how she didn't know there was a beef or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linus.
I
But
think
okay, like not what she feels about it, but just like the competition, the number one spot in music, in number one female spot in hip hop.
There's only one number one in it, like.
I don't understand how there can't be like two women that are going to be rising up.
That's what I say.
I
But
think
There's,
because
there's one number one, but you
it's
can be
not
two good artists.
Mm.
Like if you're gonna claim to be number one, that you're automatically saying that she's not good. You know what I mean? You're
I don't
automatically
know.
making a competition.
no, but the thing is, you know what? It's like I feel in the music industry, especially. It's fair enough. It is in hip hop. It's dominated by men. However, because it's dominated by men, that gives the platform for more than one woman to be on that level. At the end of the day, you got to look at Young Money. They've dropped Drake's album and Nicki's album the same year, within a few months. And Kanye dropped the same time as well. Well, same year and a couple months between that as well. So it's not a case that only one person's got to succeed. Because if that was the case, we'd only have one McDonald's in Wolves. You see what I'm saying? Yo, there's enough like people out there for everyone to be eating. You know what I mean? So it's ridiculous in my opinion.
So,
And
okay,
the
but-
fact is it shouldn't even, in my opinion, it shouldn't even be out there. It's something that's been created by people who just want to create something, just being negative.
But who's the best? Who's the best female? Yeah, Sophie. Who's the best female rapper out right now?
I don't know. I don't know if you can say who's the best, because I don't like the whole idea of who's the best. How can someone be the best if everyone's different? That's like when people have said before, oh, who's the best singer in the Midlands, who's the best singer in Wolves? How can you say who's the best if we're all different? I don't know. It's hard, man. I don't know.
People love that narrative though.
They do,
If you had
but
to like gun to the head, yo, he's the best singer.
Why you've got
Oh, sorry.
guns in
I don't know, man, what the hell?
Don't you ever put a metaphorical gun in here.
Gun to the head, he's the best female rapper in the world.
In the world?
In the world?
Oh my God, that's
He's the
way
best
too
female
far, what
rapper
the
in the
hell?
world. Who's better than Nicki Minaj right now?
Words.
Who's better than Cardi B right now?
What do you mean?
Who's better?
Do you want to say something? You asking
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
Okay then. Best rapper, like rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you want lyricist or rapper?
Just the number one spot.
I said lyricist or rapper.
Just what's the number one rapper? Rapper? Okay, yeah, rapper. Yeah.
Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Everything combined, Nicki Minaj, because you can sell her the most. Lyricist, Rhapsody kills them day in, day out, backwards, forwards, upside down, in her sleep. It's just that you can't market Rhapsody the same way you market Nicki Minaj
Why not?
because of how she looks.
How's she look?
Nicki Minaj is the Barbie. Rhapsody is a soulful woman. That looks like she looks like a soulful woman that would be in a film with Common.
So if we took away the I don't know. Say if we could just hear the music, would people say that she's
Bar for bar,
the best?
Rhapsody would eat Nicki for breakfast.
But does Rhapsody make sellable music?
She's just got
Rap sellable music as
But that's
well.
the thing. That's production. Yeah, I mean.
Like, think about it. What you're gonna hear. Same thing Adrian said. What's a 10-year-old gonna sing? A Nicki rap or a Rhapsody rap?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things combined. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you gotta look at this and think to yourself, well, not that I'm knocking the kid, who's going to attract more people, 6ix9ine or Nas?
Nah, but let's not say Nas. Let's say
You
okay,
can't
basically.
say that.
Because
can?
he's got like a longer.
Yeah, Nas is like god level, like in music,
following
But like, okay, no, let's say then, number one male rapper in the game right now. I'm gonna say Kendrick. Who's better?
I like the way Juice did that. Juice said Kendrick before anyone could say
Yeah,
it.
that's what I do now. I'm gonna say Kendrick.
starting a discussion.
What I want to say is, who's better than Kendrick rapping right now?
Rapping.
Yeah.
Lyrically.
Yeah, let's go.
Did you not hear Kanye scoopity poop? Scoopity whoop doop.
Who's better than Kendrick right
Who's
now?
better than Kendrick? For me, Cole.
Okay, that's fair then. That's fair then.
Cole,
So,
'cause-
but even still, Kendrick Cole being considered as number one,
Yeah.
there's no one above him.
There's no one above them. Drake.
So that's why they're number one.
Yeah.
If there's people above Nicki, why are we saying Nicki's number one?
marketability, man. I look
But
at the whole package.
something's not right there.
That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like because it's a male-dominated genre. It's like it's weird because in a way we're saying, well, she looks nice,
Yeah.
so
I'm
we
gonna
like
look
her.
at me. Yeah. That's.
And the thing is, we all know sex sells. I hate it. I hate it to the bottom of my soul.
It's alright.
No, I hate the idea that sex sells.
I hate the
women
idea
have
that
to be
sex sells more than
objectified.
talent.
The more
I hate
than
that.
talent. That's
But I don't
my
mind a
point.
little bit of sex.
And
But you know,
but you see my point. I hate that point.
No, it is wrong because it makes it harder.
It makes it
me
harder.
as a female artist, it makes it harder because everyone knows me. Everyone knows that I'm just a cash normal girl. I don't. If you go on my Instagram, anything, it's normal pictures. But then I know my skill. I know my talent. I know what the craft that I've worked at. But then I can look around and I can see other female artists. They're gone clean. I'm like, hold up, what? Like I'm seeing big people. I can confidently say I feel like I'm better than them. But because of how they present themselves, or you know how you said sex sells, it's true, man. But that's it makes it's frustrating and hard. And I see people slowly changing, just starting to change, and I'm like, nah, man. Just that's why I like. You see how Ella May's just come. Obviously, she ain't come out of nowhere. I saw her last year at Kalani's show, and I was blown away. But when I didn't know her, I saw her name on the support. Like, who's Ella May? I thought a white girl was gonna come out. When I saw a mixed race girl that I could like relate to, and I was like, hang on, she's come out. She's wearing Vans. She's got dungarees on, a t-shirt, just minimal makeup. I was like, nah, I can relate to this girl. Please don't change. Please don't change, because I finally got someone that's just like me. And so when she's come onto everyone's radar, I'm like, all I'm saying in my head now is, please don't change. Please don't change, because I think that's sick that she can just come. Like everyone's listening. Oh, it could just be this one song that they're listening to, but she's come onto everyone's radar, and she's just a normal girl. But it's hard. It's hard. It's very difficult because people feel like they have to. I see people I know go online and they're half naked. I'm like, why?
Yo,
Get out now, you know what business.
I was gonna say the same thing.
And it's just like, just let the mute.
This is like,
why
no,
can't the
my
mu-
goodness, it's so wrong.
Why can't the
Like,
why can't the mute? Why isn't the music enough? It's hard, man. It's hard. Very, very
it's
hard.
frustrating, man. Just because
Yeah.
it's like, as a man, you're looking at it and you think to yourself, nah, don't do that. But you know that other men are sitting there saying, nah, this is what you got to do to make it.
Yeah.
And because of that factor, it's a vicious circle.
Yeah.
It's a vicious
It is,
circle, man.
You don't heard this tune?
Yeah,
This is who I was going to
Doja
say is the
Cat.
best rapper in the game right now.
Doja Cat.
Oh, that's right.
What the hell's this? Why does it look like?
Take it down, you know. She's
Huh? I don't know. I'm like, keep talking over it.
Yo, I saw that in the weekend.
Doja Cat is cold.
Nah, this
I
is
saw
something
that
like
in the
you
week.
watch
I
when
was
you're
like,
high or
what is
something.
this?
I don't know what she was
I
doing
burst
with
out
this.
laughing, you know.
Or less. Yo.
I'm a cow.
I feel like I need to be high. I
Yo,
can't take this in.
honestly. Yo.
Nah, Juice, get this off. It's confusing my head. It's confusing my head.
You know what?
please.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw
That's-
it, yeah. And I
that's
was like,
weird.
yeah, that's funny. And
That's
then
weird.
now I'm seeing everyone talking about it. 2.3 million views.
See.
Like, fam.
See, that's
This
frustrating.
is music. Like, if streams paying, you know what I mean? Like, she's like top 5 in the game right now from that one tune.
Nah.
Nah, she's been out for time.
No,
I've got albums from
What,
like
there's-
2013 from this girl.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people that haven't heard of it before. And now they see this and like it's mad. Like,
Game changer.
yeah, because okay, what I'm saying is basically I saw that and thought LMAO, that's jokes, and then it was actually you, Toldyaa, who said, oh nah, she's been around before, where like she's been doing this, and I'm like, okay, so she's actually an artist. Why is she putting out a song like this? Is that what she usually does? I don't know this. Her name's Doja Cat. I don't know about her.
It's mad, isn't it? Because
Is that what she does? Like,
a lot of people, as you said, wouldn't have even spoke about her
yeah.
to this degree. Like, oh wow, she's making a song about she's a cow.
So what's her music like before?
That's what I'm saying.
Like this or
You'd enjoy it actually.
what? It's so
No,
it's not
it's
like
not
this.
like this.
So what the hell is this then?
I
Just
don't
a
know.
way to break through.
I'll be honest. I saw it and I was like, "What the hell is Doja Cat doing?"
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like
This is
the social
confusing,
media
man.
world that we live in now. That's the key to getting people to get her old music. This video is the key to literally open up all the amount of revenue that she can capitalize on now, because people can look and say, oh, she's got music already, and then boom, oh, I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I wouldn't
It's like,
play
will you stop?
or see this video. I think I want to listen to her old music.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you'd
Nah,
be a bit
some people
you'd be
will. It's
intrigued though, wouldn't you?
curiosity, it's
Oh, what? I wonder what
curiosity.
else she's got.
Depends what you say.
Curiosity.
Remember, everything will pop up on the side of what else
Exactly.
she's doing.
Yeah.
Now click on it,
Exactly.
expecting the same thing and go, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is good."
It's extremely clever, but it's like, is this what I've got to do to break through?
No, but
No, I'm being serious, like, because that's what it seems like. It's what it seems
take
like.
it in though, yeah. Like, forget that she's the lyrics and me and whatever in the video. Like the music wise, sonically, it's not terrible.
Now we've heard worse, but that's not the point. The point is that she's rapping about being a cow. There's big titties bouncing up and down in the background. I know, bear man, I'm gonna be like, oh, big titties. But,
It's cartoon titties,
and-
by the way.
Yeah, and
Let's get that in there.
And I know that people will look for it because
It's
it
mad.
catches your attention. I
But-
saw it on Twitter and I was like, "What is this foolishness?"
Press play.
And
Nah,
who was
that's
it?
the first time
No,
I've
it's because
seen it on YouTube.
someone liked it. I think it was
It's
Yeezy.
autoplay, man. It's autoplay.
I think it was Yeezy. He liked it, and he made some like, "What is this?"
So is that? Okay, who knows about this woman, Doja Cat? You know about? You're the only one, Toldyaa. You know about this woman. Is she from UK or US?
Nah, US.
US. Is that R&B?
No, she's a rap. She's underground. She's not popping like that.
Yeah.
She
I'll
makes
get that
her
by
own
mic, man.
music.
I know.
There's
Yo,
one there.
tell me
There's
about
one
that. That mic's actually on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it actually on?
Yeah.
So this whole time, I
We
told
said-
you about the pooping thing, you know.
Okay, so what is R&B right now? Do you make R&B stuff?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like when people have asked me, I've always said like it's contemporary R&B, but this album I'm making, it's got a bit of everything really. But I don't know. It's not like if Boo'd Up is R&B, then no. I don't know. No. I don't know what it is, because I've got a bit of everything. I've been working with like live musicians. Obviously, you came to the show. Yeah. I had a full band in there, and that's got a bit of like, I don't know, like a rocky feel. But then you've got the soulful feel with the keys. I don't know. I think like I can't. I don't know if I can call it R&B anymore. Okay, maybe contemporary R&B. I think
you'd say all I need is R&B in it.
Yeah, but all I need's not even on the.
It's not. Nah. They make it.
Nah, it was literally like, you see how I put out of the old, but had Right Now before and Right Now wasn't on there. It was like that. It was just like, all I need was a freestyle in my room. It wasn't written down. It just a freestyle. It was just sitting on my Mac, and then I showed it to LJ, and she was like, "Nah, this is sick, you know. Like, just put it out." I was like, "Okay." Put it out, and then it just had a good response. But that for me was a bit of fun. Like, the content is like, everything I write is based on something real. So it was a real, do you know what I mean, situation or whatever. But it was a bit of just me sitting at the Mac experimenting. Yeah. So, but I guess that's R&B, and there's elements of don't get me wrong. There's elements of that on the album. Yeah. But I guess like, if you've got to put me somewhere, I'm an R&B artist. But it's hard because there's a lot of rap on the album as well. So
I feel like it's so tricky because we had that episode talking about R&B, and it was like, I was saying like, what is R&B? Like, what is R&B? What is alternative? What is hip hop? Even like R&B ranges back to what we said there. Like Michael Jackson and that, even like not so much Michael Jackson, but when we were talking about Bruno Mars, and like the stuff that he was channeling is R&B from the 80s or whatever. Like, it's all R&B, like, and then I'd say LMA, that this new tune, this but the whole project is R&B to me.
All of her stuff. I listened to. I was telling you her. H-E-R. That's R&B for me, because it's the chords and the melodies, the harmonies, like that's proper. That's proper. So I don't really put this is why I can never say I just make Sophielou music, because there's no other way of explaining it. Because I can do the Right Now, but then you've got what's Forever Grateful. Is that R&B, or what's Bright Lights? It's not R&B. What is it? I don't know if there's
R&B borders into pop now.
I don't know if there's a name.
What is Bright Lights?
But the only reason we get thrown into R&B is because of our skin colour. You know that, right? It has nothing to do with what we're singing about, what we're talking about, or anything. It's about how we look. That's where we get put. Like, you could make a rock song, tune. But if you do a harmony. That whole song becomes R&B.
It's true, man. It's true. Yo, hold the mic, man.
That's true. I hear that.
That's like, if you think about Rihanna Umbrella, that sounds rocky.
Yeah. It is because if you
listen to the instrumentation,
definitely with guitarist.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to.
I went to her show in
No, it should be rock.
Yeah. 20, I think it was 2016. I went to her show. She has a live electric guitarist on the stage. Now, that's and he's playing like rock style. Do you know what I mean? But it's still pop or R&B, because you said makes sense.
Not to segue off the point, Not to segue off the point. But how many do you like? You know when you man get a trim, yeah. Do you do like the hands on your forehead, like test to see if your hairline like goes back?
No.
Nah,
you
should.
For the best.
That's what I was thinking about. You know what I was thinking about, because when Juice said, "Yo, I'm not too far from there," I looked at Juice's head, and then I was thinking, "Yo, how many fingers do you have to put on your head before you think, yo, I just need to cut it all off?"
No.
I'd say, go on, you.
I would say that's the hairline transplant time. Then it's like, and then what I'm gonna do is do it gradually so no one notices. so like people are like, "You looking young." Yo, I use creams.
It's Belgravia Centre.
Now, but think about it now. Look at your hand, All the man them, look at your hand and think, yo, does your whole hand, go from your eyebrows to your hairline?
I'm not doing this on camera.
Mine does.
Yo,
3 fingers for me.
Mine
3
does.
fingers.
Like my forehead
I got
big.
4.
I've accepted this, but all my kids' foreheads are big, and they all need to accept this in future. Why
Yeah,
put
mine
them
are
on?
3 still. mine's a
We
3.
gon' fight.
But think about it now. Think about it now. If you hold 4 fingers, yo, once you hold 4 fingers, yeah, don't touch your hairline. Yo, cut it off. Just like that.
Oh, yo, I'm blessed. Yo, I'm blessed.
Nah, but really though. Because the thing is, you know what? There's certain man out there, yeah, they're trying to back it, and you're like, yo, fam, you should cut that off, you know.
Nah, because some people won't suit bald.
I
Then they should get the hair transplant.
That's not a cheap process. Like you talk,
true.
like yo,
It's
you're
like-
offering things to people that may not be,
Yeah.
like
Yo,
they may not be in the financial
if you go to
situation.
the, if you go to the, yeah, I'm sure this could happen.
Safari said
Don't
12K.
quote me. Don't quote me. Yo, Safari's was 12 racks, 12 grand, but yo, don't watch that. Go to the NHS, yeah. Say you're very depressed.
It's not an NHSable thing, bro.
Not, man.
Say you're very
NHS ain't
stressed,
gonna
you're
cover that,
depressed,
you know,
and
You
you're
get 4
very low.
Sharpies for a
You
pound.
get me? You're very low. And tell them you're really upset about your hairline. And then see what the doctor says. He might give you
Give you
some
pills.
regain. He might give you some pills. Even the pills might grow it back.
No, I give
Nah,
depression
because you
pills.
get that Michael Kyle effect.
Like, if you go to the doctor, yeah, and tell him that you're depressed about your hairline, it's giving you antidepressants.
Exactly.
Like, okay.
But that's not
No,
even
that's
the
stage
point.
1. You have to just keep going.
That's
People
not-
can get boob jobs on the NHS.
Exactly.
So it's a
how can
thing.
a woman get boob jobs on the NHS and man can't get a hairline?
With the stages, it's not easy, but you have to just. It's not easy, but you go.
How can man can't get a hairline on the NHS?
Put that on a t-shirt first.
Yo, I want a hair. Yo, when my time come, get me a hairline at NHS done.
Nah, man. I'm
Get me. Don't get me wrong. I got a full head of hair and that. You get me.
don't think it'll happen to
But
me.
I'm just saying. Back to the main point.
Back to the R&B.
R&B, yeah.
But yeah.
Yo, what is UK R&B? Is there UK R&B?
Yes.
Is there?
Yeah, like so.
look at it.
Okay.
Well, who's out now? So you've got LMA, but she's not. She's not
Yeah,
really
she's-
been.
She's not really been
She's more.
categorized
She's
as
more
UK.
American.
You know what?
Yeah.
They've.
I tell you
I
what's
don't think they
mad.
want to. I don't think they want to hear.
Ouch.
I don't think they want to. Seems that
You
way.
know
Well,
what's
I'm gonna-
mad?
I'm
You
gonna
know
say-
what's mad? You know what's
Go
mad?
on,
You know what's
you go.
mad? Yeah.
What's mad?
And I'm not saying this yet because he's in the room. I'm not saying it because he's in the room.
Don't talk
Yeah.
about me. Do you want me to leave?
Not you.
Oh.
But yeah.
About his crocs.
Nah, I ain't saying anything about it. But this guy, yeah, called Toldyaa, yeah, his music, it's English, but it doesn't have the you don't receive it in the same way. And I think it's the way he makes the music. I don't know who produces it and all that stuff. Some guy. But it's a case that it works. And I'm not saying this because in the room. But if it wasn't good, I'd rather say it. You get me? I'd tell him. But that sound I find is unique because it's not trying to be like all the old English style of R&B, if you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
wouldn't-
unique.
I wouldn't say
It's a new.
unique.
It's a new.
I would say it's a breath
R&B.
of fresh air because we haven't had it for a while. But I wouldn't say it's a new sound.
I
It's
said
just
unique. Yeah, unique.
unique would mean it's a new sound, isn't it?
No, it's just different.
Fair enough. Yeah, agree to disagree.
No, but unique doesn't have to mean new.
Semantics, gentlemen.
unique means different. Innit?
Unique means
Yeah.
Okay, it's not even
its
important.
own
Unique means one of
thing.
a kind. You're trying to say I said that it was new.
new.
It's not important.
I
It's
didn't
just
say that.
move on.
I didn't say that.
It's different.
Yeah, it's
You get me?
different. Yeah, and it works.
Yeah.
Well done, Toldyaa.
Because think about the old guys, the older guys. I'll tell you one project that I did listen to that I thought was really good was Angel. You said no one ain't got time for Angel.
I didn't say no.
Yes,
I
you
said,
did.
No,
Nah,
I said,
Yes, you did.
Nah,
I said
I don't.
I haven't got time for
Why?
Angel.
Why?
This guy. This
Angel.
guy.
Nah, let me tell you.
No.
Let me.
Everyone keeps saying the same thing. Everyone keeps saying, nah, Angel's got good music. I heard some Angel music. I didn't like it, so I've never checked
Yeah,
him
but
again.
you see,
Me
Angel,
personally.
like I've listened to Angel from I don't remember how far back, but He produces his own stuff. I've seen, like, I'm just a geek, so I watch bare videos online of him producing the stuff, and I think that's sick. And then he makes remixes of have you heard the woman?
Yeah.
Puts twists on Gangsta's Paradise. That's a vibe, It's not. And musically. He's musically talented, so he's got musical theory knowledge as well. So the chords he's playing, proper music. Have you ever heard the what's it called? Rocket Love. Frank Ocean wrote the song and he sung it. It's so nice.
Nah,
so
I've heard Wonderful.
But you can tell. Now Wonderful's not a representation of the angel. No.
It's not.
Nah, Wonderful's it's a sick song. It's a sick song, but it's not angel. That's not angel. That's not angel. And I think that's why he's now like more. He's just gone because he's signed. He's signed to Parallel, isn't he?
I saw him on
and
Island Records.
One of them. He's signed.
Yeah. I'll
he's
check
signed.
for Angel if it doesn't sound like Wonderful.
No. That's R&B.
But
That's
that's my
R&B.
first impression.
Nah.
Everyone in the room, all the listeners. You have to understand, all our looks are disgusting at Juice right now. We're all looking at him with disdain.
That's not my fault.
If
the only song I've heard from Angel,
it is your fault.
Nah, Angel's very sick.
How's that my fault?
It is your fault. We're blaming you.
Because he's had bare tunes out since then.
Exactly.
So that means you haven't.
This is
They're
everything against Juice.
they're
Where are the
everywhere.
tunes?
Where all the other tunes are. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music.
I don't know if
But you've heard everything.
Yeah.
All the new albums that are out, and you didn't catch Angel Woman.
Recommendations.
Listen to it and you'll appreciate.
And he said he was a lover of music.
He
said he was a lover of music.
How much new music do we get? How much new music do we get?
Over
the past 2-3 weeks, how much new music have we had? I can't listen to everything. I can't.
No, you can't. But he's put out projects.
I need recommendations because if you tell me you listen to Angel, I'm thinking.
What did I say to you?
Wonderful. I didn't like it. I'm not listening.
I said Angel album 6, and you said I ain't got time. That means that's a recommendation.
No, because you didn't tell me it doesn't sound like Wonderful. If you tell me,
I'm not gonna know what you think it sounds like.
Okay, that's fair. But if you tell me, go listen
Juice,
to
Wonderful was
album.
2012, man. Come on, that's
I haven't
6
heard
years
anything.
ago. He had a release in 2013, 14, 16, and this year.
Tell him so.
But how?
Tell him.
Nah, come on. How would you not?
No.
Okay,
my library.
Tell him.
Can I talk? How am I supposed to know it doesn't sound like Wonderful?
But you know what, it's because
Wonderful had heavy radio play in it.
UK R&B doesn't really get much.
That's what I'm saying. It's not my fault if all I heard from Angel.
But you're on the internet.
I don't look. If you put out a bad song tomorrow.
You didn't hear Layla. Layla was everywhere.
If you put out a bad song,
Fuse ODG.
I'm not looking out for you.
When he was popping.
I don't like Fuse. I don't like Fuse.
He's got a tune with Rich Homie Quan. That was.
There's no way you would have heard him. You've been ignorant. You've been ignorant. It's been ignorant. Nah, Juice. You've been ignorant. You've been because you must have heard something.
Tell me where it is. If it's everywhere, give me one place. One place where it is. No, that's your library. Where is?
No, I'm saying this is Apple Music search. This ain't my library. This ain't my library.
You searched it.
Yo, look
I
at
had to search on YouTube. I'm not searching
Juice is looking like his back's against the wall.
Yeah, he's against the wall. He's against the wall. He's against the wall. I'm back against the wall right now, but I'm holding you up to get me because you're not telling me that if I want to hear good music, I have to search it.
How'd you find anything?
So how else you meant to find it?
Sorry about that. Recommendations. I hear all my music from recommendations. A lot of it comes from like talking here on Hardfood.
So have you ever listened? You listen to Western?
Yeah.
So you know that what's his name? The one that's in. No, not Hailey.
Oh, Akil.
Akil. You know that's Angel's brother.
Didn't know that.
Okay.
What? They look exactly the same.
Okay, now he's just.
What?
They look the same. They look like the same person.
Why would I know that?
Because they're
seen them.
Nah, they look exactly the same.
He's got a tune with Hailey.
Yeah. He's got a tune. Rude Boy, and Jamie and Rich 32 and who's the one? Did a remix.
You don't like Jamie either.
You don't listen to Rich. They did a remix of a big tune that he's got.
You don't like Rich.
Nah, this guy.
Okay, so wait, you're telling me if two black people look alike, I'm supposed to assume. I'm supposed to just assume they're brothers.
Juice, I like
Andrew looks like that guy in the video. I assume they're brothers. That's what I'm meant to do. Yeah. Am I meant to do that? Is that what I'm meant to do? Is that what I'm meant to do? Yeah. Is that what I'm meant to do?
Oh, that's you see what he's trying to
do.
All he's trying to do, yeah, he's trying to spin the narrative.
He tried to Mayweather his way at that corner.
Hold up. So,
Tried to Mayweather.
you actually
What
got
I'm
a tune
saying
in?
is, I'm
You
not
never,
searching.
Youngin, take my number.
Oh my god, that tune was everywhere.
Is it me for real?
Okay, I don't like Younger.
But you must, you would have heard that tune.
No.
That was in the chart. That was in the charts. That was in the charts.
I don't like Younger. I don't like.
You don't have to like Youngin.
I don't like who's over
I
one.
don't like Big Shaq, but I've heard the tune, and that
Exactly.
tune's going everywhere.
Why have
Take my
you
number.
heard it?
Tell him.
Because it's going.
everywhere.
Angel is on Take My Number, and that's
Big
going
Shaq,
around.
Where was Big Shaq for you to hear it? Did you search Big Shaq?
It was on.
Did you
I
search
don't
it
know,
on
where did it come from?
Did you search it?
It's on the radio.
It's on
Thank you.
YouTube and the radio.
Okay.
But Take My
the
Number
fact
is with
is, yeah.
Angel.
Juice.
Angel's on Take My Number, which I know is that's been everywhere.
He definitely played some racks for a plugger. But
Yeah.
it was everywhere.
Juice.
Like, it was everywhere.
I've got the name for the episode. It's called Stop Bullying Me.
No.
I think that's
Okay. Nah, Juice, just listen to him.
I'm gonna listen to it.
No.
If you guys are giving me a recommendation,
Listen to
I'll
it.
Yeah,
listen
just
to it.
listen.
anti-bullying number. Just leave it as the number.
You look at the Logic song.
Yeah, I see. Just put it as a number. I see.
Yeah, I'll check through it if it's in
Go
the
listen
space.
to
I'm
this
checking
one.
through. But
He's even got a tune with Stefflon Don.
don't-
You must have heard that.
Now, to be
I
fair,
like
Angel,
Stefflon Don.
Angel
my
is
life.
like
That's
what?
gonna make a
See,
whole convo for that.
I'm gonna drop it. I said it.
like, to your point, I think that Angel.
I'm not
is
searching. I'm not
really-
searching for artists that I'd think I don't like. If I hear a bad song from you, Tim, I'm not gonna search. Oh, let me
Well,
hear
you're
Tim's
never
next
gonna hear a
song.
bad song from me.
I'm not gonna
So don't make
search.
music.
You get me? If I didn't know you guys and you release a bad song, I'm not searching for you tomorrow to hear another song.
Yeah, but so.
What?
What? So people with bad songs, you never search them again.
No.
That's
That's a lie.
that's a
I know
lie. You
certain
listen to
man- I know
people.
certain man
You listen to people in Wolves.
and music's a bit of-
Boy.
Wow.
Like that. He's a liar. I know that.
Yo. Look at him.
But he can't back that up. He can't back that up.
Nah,
He's saying if people got a bad tune and he doesn't search them again.
Wow.
So everybody's had sick songs.
You know somebody who's got a bad song, will you tell them?
I didn't say all that.
No, I'm asking.
Nah.
You
You
definitely listen
you
to
won't tell
them.
them.
Not
But
anymore.
you'll still
You know
listen
what?
to them
You
again.
know. He's getting pressed
What
like
do you mean?
juice.
Like,
Zingy with
If
the
someone,
bits.
if someone sends me a song,
if someone sends you a song and it's bad,
yeah,
and you don't like it, will you tell them?
yeah.
If somebody releases a song and sends it, will you tell them that it's a bad song?
Yeah. If they send it me, I will say, nah, I'm not feeling it.
Oh, but if you just hear it, you won't tell them it's a bad
Nah,
song.
because if you release a song and you don't send it to me, I'm not gonna be like, nah, I told you that song's dead. I'm not gonna just pop up to you and say, yo, it's dead. If you go, yo,
That
Juice,
seems rude,
if you go, Juice, what's this song sound like? I'm like,
gonna
I'm not feeling it.
That'd be rude, don't it?
Yeah,
That'd be
but,
rude.
like-
It'd be vindicating.
I tell my brethren if
But he said he ain't searching
if
for them
I've got
again.
brethren that I sit in the studio with and they'll be recording something and I tell them,
No, but that's a different situation. If your brethren puts a song on YouTube, it's already out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't know.
I hear you on that one. I
I'm
hear you
not-
on that one
so what
because
you-
I've.
what you
No,
said?
I've done it. I've told them. I've
I hear you on that one. If I hear you on that one because I
And
people
even-
that I know that have got songs out and I'm like, if I was in the studio with you, that song won't be out.
And even the artists from Wolves with songs I don't like, I don't search it. I don't search for music I don't like. Huh?
Any names?
You tell me, because you guys, you guys
me,
brought up the Wolves conversation.
I love musicians.
Everyone,
Lioness.
I love music.
I just love musicians.
I love musicians.
Yo,
I'll get a lot of like inboxes and WhatsApps and that kind of stuff of people's
Yeah.
music, and I'll listen to all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you send me music, I'm gonna. That's what I'm saying. If you give me a recommendation, I will listen to it.
I don't get my music to you, Juice.
WhatsApp 0792. Nah, Joe.
I
I will.
have to put some titties on it.
Not your titties, fam. Just
oh my god.
fam.
Where have we gone now?
Yeah, where have we gone?
Let's bring this back to the
UK R&B.
UK
Yeah,
R&B.
okay, but
R&B.
this goes to a bigger point. Like UK R&B, UK music. Like I feel like this is even what I want to talk about today. But I feel like UK music. If I want to hear it, I have to search it.
No.
That's what I feel like.
I think that's
It depends what genre, because the UK music, see if it's Afro swing or drill or all that,
right.
that's just there on GRM or people are just pushing that in your face. But then the other stuff, the R&B, I told you about Ray Black, Run Run the other day.
Yeah.
That tune,
is you sent it me and I heard it.
So why isn't that coming into your radar? Because the same way that other things are. Because Afro swing, it's catchy, drill, it's catchy, whatever. But have you heard Ray Black Run Run?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard.
This is what I'm saying. Why? The track and the video is sick, and it's so relevant to what's going on. It's basically about like, it's set in Brixton, and it's about young black boys and getting caught up in the madness and stuff like that. But the tune is so powerful, but it's just not. It's not anywhere.
Yeah.
It's not anywhere.
She tweeted me for supporting that song.
Like, it's a madness.
Yeah. I retweeted the song and it says, "Listen, everybody, we need to get behind this."
Now, serious. It's not getting like, it's mad. It's mad. But then what's the difference between that and Moo'D Up? What, like, two females have put out a song. What's the difference? That's come out.
One's an American label with a some sort of marketing budget.
That's what I was going to say as well. The thing is, though,
I feel like I don't see it from the UK.
Think about it now.
I feel like if I have to hear about new music from the UK, I have to either be subscribed to Link Up or GRM. That's how it feels. That's how it feels.
I get that, but that's not the music. I am subscribed to them things, and I don't want to hear
That's not the
music.
music
I
I
don't
want to
press
hear.
play on anything anymore, because I press play 2 seconds and all sounds the same. I've turned it off.
There's not a platform for it.
There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go.
Okay, so to bring it back then, why is it such a bad thing that I haven't heard anything from Angel other than Wonderful, which was on One Extra every day?
Because Angel's working hard and he's put out a lot of music.
How do I know?
I don't know.
Because he's put out a lot of music.
How do I know if he put?
Even
If the first song I heard is Wonderful, I didn't like it.
Even songs that have been on the radio.
I must have missed them. I heard Wonderful and I didn't hear anything else.
If you've made your basis off one song,
yeah,
You kind of tarnish.
then that's you tarnish. That's you like, you generalize him as an artist.
So you hear a bad song from someone and say, "Let me search for more."
No, it means that if I hear
So
music,
what's wrong with
if I see it, it doesn't mean I'm going to close my mind to it.
No.
No. I'm gonna ask a question again. You hear a song from you hear a bad song from an artist and you say, "Let me search for more."
So you like Starships,
What Starships?
Nicki?
No, but that's not the first. That's not the first song I heard. First,
You
no.
You said if you hear a bad song from an
Then
artist,
you're not searching for them again.
The first bite.
I think
So
it was
you're
kinda-
saying
it was kinda clear that
you're
after the first
turned off
song.
from Angel's first impression.
Yeah.
But
I don't
he
know.
had lots of music done before that.
All I heard was Wonderful, which was on One Extra. I haven't heard any of it on One Extra, and I don't listen to One Extra anymore.
So that means you heard him the one time on a platform that you don't listen to anymore,
Yeah,
and then he made songs that came on normal radio play, and you didn't check for him then.
I didn't hear it. What do you want me to do? Search for music from an artist that I haven't heard that I don't
Sometimes,
like?
yeah, you know, sometimes I will go back to an artist that may not have caught me the first time, and I actually do.
I don't believe that.
I don't do
I don't believe that. I do not believe that Adrian Saxon King Grey will go.
Governments.
This guy, you know.
Your middle name too.
We'll hear a
Your
song.
middle name too.
We'll hear a
Date of
song
birth.
that he doesn't like and say, "Oh, let me search for more."
Nah, you know
Just-
what?
just- Hold on, I'll
You
get
know
his
what?
national insurance at some point. Yeah. I'll get that too.
No, I honestly, I'm being serious. You don't believe me?
No, I do not believe you. I do not believe you.
Do you know
one-
why? Sometimes
one
yeah,
bit.
it's like with English,
One
English, especially English artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
I know,
they
I know
make-
you support the UK thing. So
when
so
it
I
comes to
understand.
English artists, especially when it comes to music that, if I see them make a song that is catchy or whatever, and they put something out, I'll give it a chance.
yeah.
I'll actually give it a chance. In terms of Western, for example, Western, they release their singles, and I was sitting there thinking, why aren't these guys putting out an album? Why haven't they pushed it? What is going on?
Have to put an out.
No.
I like every Western
Because
song.
every one of their songs was hitting, and I felt so let down when my boy went to prison. Really let down. And I thought to myself, yo, you could have changed your life. you
Nah,
know.
for real.
How long's it for? Is it a big sentence? Like?
It's some big thing.
I swear, I don't even know. I don't know. I heard he
I'm
was
like-
locked up, but I didn't know what for.
I'm like, you are ahead of so many other artists that would be killing for your position right now.
Just from that one tune as well.
And you
Look
got-
what
Yeah.
that did with that
Yeah.
Into.
Into.
That that they were everywhere. They were
they had
every
videos,
booking, every.
everything.
Do you know what I mean?
And this is what
I
I'm
heard
saying.
it into and I said from.
But then what? Then now what happens to them then?
Now what
Because
happens?
Hailey's obviously he's continuing.
Hailey's working.
He's on features and whatnot, and he's actually really
Yes.
talented. But he's
Wait,
is
was
he
it-
going to be pushed? Do you know what I mean? What
Was it two or
happens
three
there?
of them?
There's three.
Okay, there's two of them.
Louis-
so-
Hailey
Is
won't
it
get pushed
Louis?
Because Hailey's ugly.
Yeah,
That's
the T-Pain effect.
That is it. It's he
It's the
won't get
T-Pain
pushed
effect.
because like people look at him and he's not aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. This is the reason why Akil was so
Nah.
important.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious.
No, I don't know if
because
you can
think
throw the
about it.
big blanket
Akil-
statement.
Akil
No.
was the
Think
front
about
runner
it. Akil was the
for
front guy because he would catch the girls.
You have to share that differently, don't you? Know, you can't say he's not going to get pushed because he's ugly. That's
No.
No, but in
He's being
society,
honest.
that's
Is that-
what's going to happen, isn't it? He's not saying it. He's
Just like, yeah, this is the reason why I say it's the T-Pain effect. T-Pain, he said it in his interview. He said, the reason why people stop buying my music is because they saw my face. So that when they see what I look like, they're like, yo, I don't like him, I ain't buying his music. And people will stop because people will work on what they see. They can't help it. You cannot help it. It's human
no,
instinct.
it's true. No, it's true. It's fully true.
It's human instinct and they can't help
it's
it.
wrong, but
It's wrong, but it's true.
that's why I like her because she, from the get go, she's hidden
Tried to-
her
yeah,
identity.
hide her face.
She's tried as much as she can. So
Yeah.
people are like, who is this girl? Who is this girl? Because she's said, I just want people to listen to the music. I don't want to be my looks or my image to be spoken about, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't changed. Do you know how many people have said to me, "Oh, have you ever tried to, have you ever had extensions, or have you ever thought about having
I love that
this
voice.
kind of, makeup?" I'm like, I don't wear makeup because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with it. I don't feel like I need to put it on. People have said, "Do you know if you made this tune, it would pop off?" I'm like, of course I know, of course but I am too talented in writing. I've worked so hard on my writing that I'm not gonna then dumb myself down and make a flipping easy pop tune to then get on radio, because then I've just sold myself out for what? Working hard for so long to then. That's why I'm pushing so hard at being just me, and I believe that I'm gonna break through as me, because if I don't want to break through as anything else. So I'm trying to be that person that can say to people, look man, you don't need to all this nonsense, it's not important, man.
being authentic, man.
It's so important for people to, because especially like the young people looking up at everyone, look what they're looking at, and the pressure on them. Oh, we've got to look like this, we've got to change, and don't, like, you think I ain't felt like that when this is why I've deleted my Instagram and my Snapchat and my Twitter. I can't I'm scrolling through and I'm like, nah man, like I've had moments I'm like, I don't look like this, but my music's better than that. How come? Do you know what I mean? And you're in this mad battle with yourself, like, have I got to change, and then that's why I was like, nah, let me come out of this, and that's my path now, to just go through as me, rather than, you know what I mean? Because there's it's mad how it works. Looks, you nah.
It's mad, isn't it?
Think so, because of looks and it always has been.
Yeah.
That was an upsetting story. Like,
Yeah,
and then the group who actually sang got nowhere, and they were singing the same songs.
Yeah.
It's true.
So do you address some of this on the new album? Like this sentiment?
Yeah, there's around, like, the messages that I'm trying to give out is, that's always a thing of mine, about just being yourself. Like, it's important, man, because I've had stages where I've been so like insecure about myself growing up as well. I like, in my group of friends, I was always a different one. They were like the girly ones. I'm just the casual one. Do you know what I mean? I like to look cool or just comfy, whatever. And it was always a pressure of like when we was going out, you know, when you got to go club and you got to put on your dress and heels. I don't want to wear dress and heels. So that means I can't go. I had an experience.
Juice wears them at home.
I had an experience, yeah, and this was the last time that I was putting up with it. Went to 101 in Birmingham. I don't like these places. These are not my kind of places. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, I still haven't been, you know.
Nah,
I want to go so bad.
Listen,
It sounds like the most ignorant, ratchet place ever,
hear this.
and I want to be there.
Hear this.
What's it like?
So,
I don't know.
hear this. So I've gone. Like, hair's out. I've even put a bit of makeup on that day. I've got a jumpsuit on. But my shoes, yeah, I've got some gold trainers on. To me, yeah, I look sick. I look sick. Got to the door. The guy's like, looked at my feet. I was like, just look at him. He's like, can't come in with those, you know. I said, what do you mean I can't come in? He went, girls have to wear heels. I said, what? He said, girls have to wear heels. I said, because I'm a girl, I have to wear heels. I said, have you ever wore heels? He said, no, I'm not a girl. I said, do you know how uncomfortable they are? So because you're a female, like, I'm sure no one has ever wore heels. They're so uncomfortable. So, but because you're a female, you have to wear heels. I said, so what, I can't come in? He's like, no, you can't come in. So anyway, we've got in the end. I don't want to go in now because this man's annoyed me. Someone knew the manager, so we've got in. But then, so a girl in front of me, she'd broke her ankle. So she couldn't wear heels. So I'm taking it deep now. Okay, so what if you had a disability, yeah, and you can't wear heels? This girl with this, you can't come in because you're a girl and you have to wear heels. Get in. I'm using that as an example. The girl with the broken ankle, no, she couldn't go in. She wasn't allowed in. She got turned away.
Ain't there like 20 flights of stairs to get in anyway? So
but then some guys behind us. So I'm thinking, nah, this is bad on that side for that side. Then some guys got to the door, yeah. And then the guy looked nice, like he looked smart. So, what you wearing on your feet? Had some just basic shit. Nah, you can't come in with them. Said, why can't you come in? You have to wear expensive shoes.
Yeah.
I was baffled, and from that day, yeah, I was done. I was done with this madness.
Yeah. How was it inside?
People with, you know how you can imagine people in booths with bottles, Snapchatting their bottles and no, I'm not.
Going.
That's all I've seen.
I'm not about that, man.
Oh my god! And the bottles and
it's silly.
I love all of it. I love all of it to bits except for the Snapchat. I hate that.
No,
why have you got to record everything?
No, the music's good. The music's good and everything. Yeah, it's yeah. But anyway,
the sparklers, I love that. The bottle girls and all that kind of stuff. I love all that.
Yeah.
Cameras, I'm not into
it's
the
a madness.
stuff, man.
But yeah, back to the. I think but that's just an example. So like things like that on the album. I am not in a preach. Listen, you've heard my music, so you know how I deliver. You know, but they're topics that I'm passionate about just because of how social media is, society, the pressures of you have to look this way, you have to act this way, you have to post. It's just silly, and I've tried to address these kinds of things because that's just important to me because I've had conversations with other artists and they're feeling they're like depressed and whatnot because of social media and stuff, and I think it's horrible. Like, and there's only so many times you can see like flipping people thanking brands for sending them clothes and just stupidness, man. And I feel like people are just coming online to do that now. Just be like, thanks Nike, thanks Puma, man. It's just like, what the hell, man? What on earth? You're meant to be musicians, make the music. Why does all this madness matter? Why does all this matter?
I don't know.
Rams tried to cuss out brands for not saying.
Why are you cussing out a brand? Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. Make some good music, yeah. And then I'm being serious. Like, make some good music and just run with the music. Like, if you're a musician, it should just be about the music. Like, make some good music and nobody owes you anything. Yeah, you're talented, that's great, but so is the manager at McDonald's. That's his job. You don't make you any. Do you know what I mean? I think people think they're owed too much, man. Yeah, it's silly. Nah, it's.
Is your album gonna sound different from Out with the Old?
Can I answer this? I've heard pieces of the album, and what I've heard, it bangs.
Yeah.
There's elements from there. Like, I was speaking to you and I was asking what you what you're expecting. It's still me. It's me, but a lot more. It's an album. It's what I think an album should sound like. Out with the Old was an EP, me letting off a lot of steam, just stuff like that. But the album is I've gone even deeper and even more real, even more honest. I've opened myself up totally, and because for the simple fact that it's stuff that I want to hear. Do you know, like when I used to like listen to Drake and he used to just go in about things and I'm like, okay, you can see it and you can feel it, and it's like that, like Sinead Aiko. I have soaked her in. I can't soak her in anymore, but I like the honesty and the like Trip at her latest album. You can't get any more real than that, and I appreciate real stuff. That's why I think the music that I listen to is now changed back to. I think I got caught up in listening to what's popular and stuff. Now that's why when you're asking me about Nicki Minaj's album, I can't. It's not giving me anything. It's not giving me anything. So now I've. Do it. Wait. I'm just
She's got a bar. It's like Colby, Kyrie, or KD.
Yeah. Pick a cake. Yeah. Colby, Kyrie, KD.
Nah, I believe in real music, man. I like stories.
Oh, sorry, King of the Barbs.
No, I didn't hear what you said. I just reacted anyway. You're on camera in it, so I'm just like. See, lost my train of thought now. Yeah. Oh, we never mentioned it still. Sophielou was on episode 6 of the Hardfood podcast.
I don't remember what episode it was. No, it was just bare noise, bad.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember that episode.
I didn't really speak. I don't think.
To be fair, yeah, it was a
hectic one. It was very fun to record. It was about
a lot of noise, just noise. Just noise.
I
was there for that one as well.
Yeah, a lot of noise. Yeah, he was here. He was here.
Oh no, I didn't. But yeah.
November.
And I remember you didn't want to give us the name of the album.
I've been told I can't even give it.
Still can't give us the name of the album.
Do you know why I don't want to give it? I don't know. I'm just not ready.
I'm not gonna press because
I'm just not ready.
RJ's kind of scary at times.
Nah, I'm just personally not ready, man. I'm just.
I think you should do a hangman for it.
A hangman. Now, what did I say last time? Oh, it begins with an S. Yeah.
Still begin with S.
It's the same name. I knew the name before. I knew the name before I started it. See, Out with the Old.
I know what it is.
Okay. Don't speak Spot, because here's one of the people that will just spit it out. Yeah. Be like, oh, whoa.
Is it Sophie?
No, why would I call the album Sophie? Yeah, Out. Out with the Old. I'd made all the songs that before, and then the name was it came last, and then that's obviously where the clothing came from, the clothing name. But this, I had the name. I knew. After I'd done Out the Old, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I know exactly what I want to put out as my first album, because it'll be a representation of everything that's important to me. And if that's the only album I ever put out, it's not going to be, but if that's the one thing that people come to, you're gonna hear the album and see the visuals and everything, and that's Sophielou. That's me. That's what I represent.
Right. Me and you was having a conversation. Music. I said on Instagram the other day, do we feel like we get too much of it? And something back to what I thought this week. Nicki released her album when?
Last week.
A few days last week.
Friday in the evening.
Friday, yeah.
So I see a new tune floating around with Nas.
Nicki Nas?
Yes.
Already?
The tune's not even been out for a week.
Is it going to run Nas in your album?
I feel like that's a trend now. It probably didn't make it up to the album because of sample clearing or something.
I don't know. But
why wouldn't it make it to the album?
Like it wasn't cleared for samples or something like that. That happens. That is a legit.
But
I know it happened to Big Sean.
Just you got an album, yeah. Push the album.
Yeah.
Like I dropped a project a year and a half ago. It's carried me from January 2017 to now. Yeah. My last show in Wolves will be the 13th of September. That will be the last show of Out with the Old showcase. and then I'm done with it. I've done everything I need to with a 6-track EP. That's a year and a half.
Yeah.
Just look how many opportunities that's got me. This is on my scale, not Nicki Minaj's scale. Look at the things it's got me. Nomination for a KA award. No, this isn't even. This is me just being real about like. Like.
Is your name dropping?
No. I'm stressing. I'm stressing that you don't need to make a quality project. And make just quality projects and push it as far as it can go.
I'll be honest.
That's what I've tried to do with this.
I'll be honest. You haven't even got to drop a project. How long have I been saying Tales for?
Nice. I don't know, man. If you believe in that project, just I don't know. Make a quality project and push that as far as it can go. Because why you flinging something out to them like, oh, see ya. You put all that time and effort into that project, push that. Like, I don't know, maybe these people don't need to do that no more. It's just one of them. They're just flinging it out.
Because I've seen I've got cast off Migos tunes that I know will never touch an album, never touch one.
Migos do it a lot,
and Migos just make
I feel
after tune after tune just out.
The quality of what they, this can sound so like a haterish thing to say, but the quality of what they say, what they do, is not. It doesn't take them that much time. So therefore,
She said it sounds easy.
It's easy to them. Because what I'm trying to say, sometimes the time you take to do something doesn't equate to the quality.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah.
But the amount that they do would suggest to me that it's. Yeah, we've got studio time. Let's burn out 20 tracks. Then we'll see which ones we want to release this week. Then do it again next week.
Maybe it's different when you're at different levels.
Could be.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's not even so much a level, because let's take Toldyaa for example. The guy's always in the studio, always making new tunes, and he put a poll up today saying he wants to release more music, and he just released the EP 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so then
you want to release music in it?
I'm sitting on so much music right now that it's actually irritating me to be sitting on it, because I've worked for this to be out here. Like, the only reason I want to release the music is because these are tracks that I didn't manage to finish for Hollywood.
Okay.
And they weren't finished in time, and I've been pushing Hollywood, and I never promote music. And now that these tracks are actually finished and everything's finalized, I'm like, damn, I've already released the EP. What do I do with these tracks now? Because these tracks were meant to be on Hollywood. I'm
probably not going to fit onto the future project.
Exactly.
But you want them out as an artist, you just want to put your stuff out.
Stuck up next few months, and it's like, oh, well, what do I do now? And then you end up with a lot of tracks that they get cast aside. Like, I've got a track that I've performed a few times called Chill that is never going to see the light of day.
I think a lot of it's reflective of the artists are in a lot more control of output. You know what I mean? So if you make 100 songs, you can release 50. You can release however much you want, especially if you're independent. And then they take advantage of the fact that you get paid for every stream. Or, you get paid. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to... You know what I mean?
It's not physical.
The way you get paid is different. So if I put out a song next weekend and it gets loads of players, it doesn't have to be on a project for me to make money off it.
True.
And I had fun making it, and I want it out. I think artists are taking advantage of that.
Do we think that because so much music, I remember back a day, the old days, yeah, when you'd only get one big album from an artist every few months, but now every single Friday, if anyone follows me on social media, every Friday you'll see what music I've just got, and it's like there's albums, single out, and it's like every week.
You know, I've only just really started listening to singles. You know, when people do these castaways.
Yeah. Man, I always get them.
Nah, I'm album guy.
To be fair, I always get them just because sometimes I always hear it just to check.
I try to listen to everything at least once.
Just to check it.
But I know what you're saying. I think there's so much music that comes out. It obviously devalues.
Then do you think the quality's lower?
Oh yeah.
I do.
You know what? I don't know. I can't say the quality of the music is lower. I just feel like the value is lower.
Yes.
Like
the value is
because
lower.
we get so much music now. That release isn't as special anymore.
Yeah, I know.
That's the reason
Yeah,
why I can't say
The music probably isn't
when
that
man saying
bad.
things are
But
classics, I can't back it.
To your
Yeah.
guy though,
I can't.
King Kenny doesn't do that.
yeah.
we know
What's
that.
a project?
And stays
That's what
quite
you've
for
got.
ages. Yeah.
Leave with that.
Yeah, but the
I
the
think
top
I think
level
that's
will,
how it
and
should
that's
be.
how the-
Like you put out quality, and then let the people have that. Let them soak it in.
Yeah.
Then you go and do your tour or your show or whatever. Then you drop your videos and you. I don't know, man.
But then it's like Kenny, Drake, Cole, and them, and don't have to worry. But if we just say Lil Yachty, first thing that comes to mind, if he doesn't release anything next year, the year after, he's left behind. You know what I mean? He's not.
But that's
in high
based on
demand like that.
your project that you've put out. If your project is quality enough, it will.
Well, yeah, okay.
Are we still listening
Listen,
to them?
The quality of it, I listen to them. But then, okay, someone even posted over there. There's only
You're listening to it every day.
every week. There's
No,
only
no, every damn day.
Every day.
Huh? Everybody,
First thing
get
in the
that?
morning. Alexa, start my morning routine.
I
I don't like the way this podcast is going. Okay, you got a point, because if the quality was high, then it would live a bit longer. But then at the same time, somebody, how long have we been on now? This is an hour and a half. Okay, cool. It's not really fair. Okay, is it fair to expect high quality music from every artist?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. Is it?
Why are you putting out bad quality music?
Because I can't produce high quality music.
Okay,
but
do
I
you-
want to.
do you
I
want
want
to-
to express
What?
music.
Do you want to watch a bad film?
Huh?
Do you want to watch a bad film?
No, but somebody might.
No one wants to watch a
You
bad
spend
film.
your time
No.
on
Hear me out. If I can't produce, if I'm Lil Yachty, I always bring it them. If I'm Lil Yachty and I can't produce high quality music, but I produce mediocre quality music, but people still listen to it anyway, I should stop making music now.
But is that not to the ear of the beholder? Because like my opinion's like, yo, Yachty's like pants. I
Yeah,
can't
but
stand it.
Yachty does enough.
Lil Yachty, mate. I don't even.
Yachty, I'm saying, okay, for
Next guy's gonna
example,
love you.
I don't know
Yachty
what
does
he
enough
makes.
numbers, or Tripod does enough numbers.
Yo, tripod sitting.
Tripod does enough numbers
that
to
an
warrant. Tripod does
Yeah.
enough numbers to
Yeah,
warrant
yeah.
making more
Yeah,
music.
it is.
But in all
Do you know what I mean?
It's called holding
but
things.
But remember, this is what happened. Like their sound, because of the independency of music, we went from having to go through labels to release stuff to independently releasing things, and then because
It
it
really
was
is.
like what? It's like £20. It's like £20 for unlimited releases.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I paid.
Yeah.
I think I paid £60, and you can have unlimited releases. But that's still not made. See, I paid for unlimited releases for a year, and it's still not made me want to.
No, but this is what a lot of people do though. Like a lot of people will sit there and make 40 trash
up
songs
the song.
and release 40 trash songs.
Yeah.
Pick it up, man.
Well, I want quality. I want quality.
No, but it's like if you can't produce quality, I should
What do you mean?
have stopped making
You
music
can't.
now.
What do you mean you can't produce
Like-
quality?
There's artists out there that can't produce quality.
Okay, let's say Russ is not gonna do what Drake does.
Don't get me started on him.
Okay, yeah, let's say that. Like,
If
not
you
every
can't do
artist can
that-
do what can release Drake.
I wish
quality
Drake
music,
didn't
can do.
release that album. I am the
No,
listen. I am the
Yeah,
I am a big
I agree.
I am a I'm a huge Drake.
agree.
I used to call Drake God. Drake was my God. Like this is
Yeah.
it's deep. I love Drake.
That's
Did he fall
different.
And this album,
Where did he fall off?
I didn't listen to. Well, I did. I listened to everything. I didn't like If You're Reading This. What is it? If you're reading this too late. Views. I like the intro track.
But no, that's a different discussion, because that's an artist who can produce quality, who
got
saying that's
lazy.
choosing- Yeah, I'm saying an artist who can't produce Drake, Cole, Kendrick level music.
But-
we should tell them now you shouldn't make music because it's not quality.
And that defeats the object of saying
But
everyone
he's-
can eat.
Yeah. And he's still putting in 100 K views.
Yeah.
Like there's enough
It's
views.
become a popularity contest now. It's not actually.
Yeah,
about
I'm
the
not
music.
saying you got to produce Drake quality music. That's Drake's
we're trying
Drake.
to tell artists
and-
now that you can't produce music because it's not quality.
Toldyaa on camera.
But I think
No,
I think
what-
that we
what-
should have like some kind of vetting system when it comes to releasing music.
But
Like,
then
yo,
that's you're vetting creativity. Then it's
True.
yeah,
It's hard
true.
to
That is
quantify
true.
it.
That is what we're about though. As
Freedom of
independent
expression
artists,
and
we do
creativity.
have to kind of respect other people's creativity.
so if people like Dojacat Moo'D, enough people like it.
Yeah. You're not gonna play it now, yeah?
Nah. I was gonna, but I closed it. Already. But again, I'm kind of just going on because I like this conversation. Then there's artists like Kanye who I believe shouldn't be releasing looses like that.
Yeah.
Same way that Kendrick doesn't.
Yes.
Cole doesn't. Well, actually, no, Cole does, but sometimes quality.
But Kanye doesn't really release a lot. Kanye, we wait for a Kanye album.
Puberty Scoop was on the album.
Innit?
And there's a
No,
reason
but
why it wasn't
was
on the album.
Puberty Scoop real? Like, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
but I don't
think
even. What the hell was that?
That was wait. Yo. Puberty Scoop.
You had this.
Is this the one where he's talking about the sisters?
Yeah. Like
I haven't heard it, but I've heard about it.
Kanye West is releasing looses and they're horrible, but his album, like,
Album was a classic.
no, you like his album?
His face.
Kanye's album for me wasn't bad, but it wasn't Kanye. Like if
Yeah.
anybody else would have released that album, we would have said, "Oh yeah, that's a good album." But because it was Kanye that released, and that's what we need to stop doing as well. We hold artists in such high regard that we can't respect at what point they're at.
Yeah.
Like, as you said, you found Drake as a god, but Drake had just been through a situation and he needed to get a lot off his chest, and he just got dragged in the media. So there was a lot that he needed to say.
He got draped.
And he wasn't able to produce a good album that could do that, and because that's not him. Like, but it still got it broke the record for the most streams.
Like, if Scorpion was 10 tracks long, it could have done Thriller numbers. Not Thriller numbers, sorry, Thriller Impact.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
seriously.
true. That's true.
There's
If
10,
it was
there's
half-
10 hits
If it
on
was
there.
B-
Yeah,
if it
that's
was
true.
B,
People would have
Yeah.
just played it and played it and played it and played it.
Fam, there's 6 music videos, all decent songs, 4 more of
I'm
the
upset with
best.
Yeah, you got
I
a
like,
proper
you know it's going on
package
me.
there.
I don't know why it's going on me, but I like it.
What?
But I'm upset. It's gone on me like too much to a
I'm
point where
upset
I'm actually
about that,
upset.
so-
Yeah,
sorry.
damn, you so much.
Actually upset.
But yeah, I mean, I haven't really got a direction for the conversation, but there's an overload of music.
It's just too much, man. I just feel that it's kind of it embodies the world we live in now. Just too much.
overconsumption.
Yeah.
Just too much. It's like, say when Spock was young, yeah.
Why we're going back, you know?
Think about this now.
what am I saying?
I think we need to start with the disrespect to Spock, you know. Because one day Spock's just gonna walk out and then he'll come back. Yeah, he just see no matter how long to start this. You
Think
know.
about this now.
Spock.
Think about this now.
Disrespect.
Think about this. Think about when Spock was young. He would have to get music on vinyl. Yeah, he was doing it,
It's vinyl,
and
not tapes.
it wasn't. It wasn't like every single week coming out, and you'd wait for the big artist to make something like quality because they would take the time to do it. Now, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
You tried to play the old music.
What is it?
What is wrong with you?
I didn't get this version. I had the remix.
The P Diddy version.
Imagine, imagine, for example, Marvin Gaye.
Gold.
Imagine he rushed what's going on. Imagine that. And that was just a throwaway tune, you just packed. You made it. Yeah. Would it have the impact it has now? No. The value, as you said, of the music is going down because people don't get it to really digest it and break it down. Yeah, you have your genius breakdowns of every single lyric, but
Which I
some
find
of it's complete. Some of it's complete rubbish.
Yeah,
You're just trying to pacify the rubbish that you're getting given, and it's like it's okay because that's what they mean. They mean this and they mean that. Yo, if it's crap, it's crap. End of. Don't try and sit there and tell me that just because Nicki thought this, that, and the other about this situation that
But Kobe, Kyrie, and KD.
like that kind of foolishness.
Because you got to think like
So come
Kobe.
on.
He's
Out of those three,
known to
Kobe's the goat out of all them three anyway.
He's best known as like he's one of the greatest of all time.
So that's not even a
Kobe and Kyrie, sorry, KD and Kyrie, the great players right now.
Good.
The great players.
But my point is that
Does that make sense?
we don't really have chance to sit down, have an album and play it because new music's come out already.
Okay.
And we're trying to be up to date.
Devil's advocate then.
Here we go.
No, it's not extreme. Look, but if an album was that good, say Scorpion came out and it was that good, I still believe it would have been played over and over and over again. Like we would have lived with it if it was good. Same way someone tweeted, Tim, you sent it to the group, the last two albums that we lived with was Damn and then Scissor Control.
Yeah.
And those because they were good albums. You know what I mean?
Control's really good.
Yeah. I feel like Drake is at that level where if he releases a good project.
Was the person who said that on the TDE payroll? Just
I don't know. But you don't.
Well, you got to think.
You didn't live with Damn.
Just asking.
You didn't live with Damn.
No.
So how long did you listen to Damn for?
I'm still listening to it too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people still listen to the
I
album.
don't still listen
like,
to it.
No.
I rate it and I respect it and I like it, but I don't still listen to it. Nowhere near.
But okay, but what you still listen to? What's the one that you say? KOD, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So much music's come out since, but you still listen to it.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But part of me feels like that because I'm always trying to keep up with new music gets out. To be up to date, to know what's going on and know the sound, know how the sound's changing.
Yeah.
Know how the things are just like being manipulated and everything, just the whole demographic of music. It's like we don't get time to appreciate it, really.
Well, that's your fault then.
It's not my fault.
You're ruining the culture.
No,
you are
ruining me.
No, you're ruining the culture because you believe that you have to keep up with the culture. But the culture's supposed to keep up with you, the consumer.
But I'm more than that because at the moment, me doing this podcast, I'm a curator.
I know, yeah. We have to listen to stuff in it. Yeah. But at the same time, we don't have to listen to anything we don't want to listen to. No, but we don't.
But we do.
We don't have to listen to anything.
If we didn't, we'd be irrelevant or we'd be talking about songs that 3 months ago like other people do.
But then, that is not... Well, then that is our fault because we believe that we have to be relevant rather than focusing on the quality.
I get
we
that.
should really be focusing on the quality. We should be talking about Damn every week. We should.
Yeah, you love that. Yeah,
come on, like next year, but yeah.
We should be doing that.
No, I can't do that.
No. But like,
yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Dissect podcast because they did a breakdown song every week and they elevate the album that they're talking about.
Yeah,
well, it's the one guy actually, but you know what I mean.
Who's
that? Cole Kushner does Dissect podcast.
Okay,
he's doing Frank Ocean at the moment. But basically, I'm saying because he doesn't talk about
really good.
Not even so much him. Because we talk about irrelevant stuff because we're trying to keep up with the culture. We're actually making irrelevant stuff relevant.
I hear what you're saying.
And then
it's
not holding up the good projects.
It's kind of like to be able to give a good view of the actual culture, we have to talk about what's going on right now. Or else we're talking about the past.
Oh yeah, and I'm not disagreeing, but I'm saying devil's advocate. I'm saying maybe as consumers we should hold ourselves responsible a bit more than the artist.
Yeah.
Could we say an artist?
Do you think people really care though?
Who?
Do you think
we are the people. We're the people.
But because you have like this opinion, do you think that it's a popular opinion?
So what do you mean?
Do you think that everyone else thinks about like, you know, this is too much?
Some people aren't bothered and some people
Yeah,
don't.
some
But
people just don't even care.
This is the reason why. This is the reason why. Don't get me wrong. I feel that
SX
streaming platforms.
Hold on.
But remember when SX was there?
Yeah.
And we was talking about the Chris Brown 45 songs, and he was like, "Well, I love it. Like, would you like it if Kendrick Lamar released 45 songs every year or something like that?" And I said, "No, I wouldn't because I would like the album." But maybe that's an unpopular opinion. Maybe fans of Chris Brown are ecstatic that he's released 45 tracks.
It's also the type of.
I mean, Migos released.
Not because I'm a heavy Chris Brown fan, but because, let's be honest, it was 2 albums that had, with the length of albums that are at the moment, had 4 albums worth of tracks.
Yeah,
on, and you were guaranteed to like at least 2 albums worth of tracks.
No, the Chris Brown album, I haven't heard a bad song from it.
Yeah,
but
come on.
No, I've heard songs better than others, but I haven't heard a bad song. And if I was a Chris Brown fan, maybe I'd like that.
Yeah.
Me personally, I wouldn't, but I'm like that in general. Maybe I'm happy to hear 45 Chris Brown songs. So maybe it's an unpopular opinion. Maybe music isn't moving fast. Maybe
I just find
it's
it weird.
Right pace.
I don't know, man. I just find it really difficult. I find it, in my opinion, I was saying this to Sophie, that with that landscape of things happening like that, it feels like there's a pressure. So sort of, as artists say, yo, you've got to put out more music, put out more music, put out more music.
Especially when someone puts out, like, because there's a lot of singles, isn't there? A lot of video, like, especially UK as well.
Yeah.
Like, someone puts out a single, it's popping. So someone's like, oh, I've got to get one out now. And then, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you've got an overload of similar things as well.
And part of me thinks, isn't that expensive? It's like they drop a single, that pops, and then a short time after they pop up another single, and it's like, yo, say again.
If it needs man of pain, you know, when you get to a certain level, you don't pay for anything.
I know that.
It's weird because
I'm talking about
we want to work more to get the money,
Yeah.
and then we end up getting to a point where we don't pay for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a case that I feel that even the guys that are still on the come up, it's like there's that pressure to keep putting out videos, and it's like, yo, one, you're gonna like kill yourself financially as an artist because it's not you know, it's not feasible because to keep putting it out there to get Instagram or YouTube viewers.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Even that technology advanced and people are tech savvy, so they kind of like
they can find
ways to do it
shortcuts.
themselves.
Yeah,
or,
fair
you know
enough.
what
But I'm talking like some of these guys, because they want to be seen to be able to compete with the big top guys.
Yeah, yeah.
They will do that.
Yeah.
Example, Miss videos. Like for UK artists, that's like it was there. Now let's put it over here because that the levels of what visually you saw, it was amazing.
Yeah, he did spend a lot of time in there.
But you see other guys, like who can you equate Miss to? Because he's a signed artist.
I saw one video. I saw one video today. I don't know who it was. It was. I don't know if it was even drill because I didn't have the sound on Instagram. And
were they in the park?
Nah, there was. It was the sun was blazing. Yeah, 2 boys. Yeah, 2 boys. Yeah. Now listen, the sun was blazing. Yeah, in the video, 2 boys. I think one's singing, one's spitting some bars, and one's got a belly on. I'm like, fam. What do you look like?
But those videos, they're easier to do. All you need is a decent camera.
No, but I'm just saying, why would you have a belly on? The sun's blazing.
Mate,
if you don't want your face in the video, just don't be in the video.
Just don't make a video.
I don't get it. It'd be like the voice of
Don't get it.
Upload the audio.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it. Just have
Nah,
have
people
your
are
voice
taking
on the
it
track.
far.
Yeah. Have your voice on the track, but just don't be in the
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, it's like
You don't
Stevie.
You don't
Like,
actually have to be
it's
in
like
the
you
video.
don't- it's
You
like
can't
you
see.
don't-
We don't know
yeah.
who you are.
It's
So
annoying.
you don't need to.
I don't
you
get.
don't have to be.
This is the thing that baffles me. Don't get me wrong. If it's like 30 man in a booth, and like 15 have got bellies on.
Like, yo.
It is moist in there. Isn't it? Freaking hell.
Oh my lord.
And like, and the fact is, yeah, it's like we're a music video. I'm like, fam, you've got a belly on in a music
Because
video.
most people are doing music videos because they want to look. You want to look. You know what I mean? They want to put on the chains and they want to go abroad and
That's what I'm
whatever.
saying.
And they want to be seen. So why are you doing a
Why have you
video
got a belly on?
with a belly? I can't see.
It's one of them ones where maybe they look
famous nose.
It's true.
Maybe
It's
they
true.
look better with the belly on.
Man walking down the road. Yo, know that nose, you know.
Yo, come here.
Yo, look at his nose, blood.
Yo, sneeze, fam.
Nah.
Alright, then y'all got 3 questions. First one. Could I have a wine gun, please?
That's why I put them in the middle.
No, what? You didn't say
Nah, like, yeah, that's why they're in the middle. Sorry.
I mean, I had one earlier, but I felt like
Next question.
Yeah,
is
that's-
not- I hope the next question you can have 2.
Yeah, that's why they're in the
Wine
middle.
gums like
Okay,
made
do
from
it
actual
down.
wine.
They used to be.
You seen?
Can I anymore?
No.
Alright, the second question. Do you feel like that pressure to release constant music exists? And the third question is, if so, how do you react to it?
I don't know. I haven't felt it personally because, well,
You release bangers.
like I said, I believed in my last. I believed in my last project. So, like I said, it's I've pushed it as far as it can go.
That's the point.
So,
Still. That's the point.
so, but then see, before Out with the Old, my mixtape, remember Spiritual, 2013, 10-track mixtape. That was 2013. Out with the Old was 2017. That's 4 years, and I still and I don't know how I did it, but I did Right Now, and that brought me back to life. That just one single, and then people, for some reason, after 4 years of not even putting anything out, people.
See,
You know what I mean?
This is the thing, though. Like, the reason why is because Out with the Old, everything was right with it. Cover was hard, the actual music was hard, but everything around it was right.
Yeah.
Like, it would seem like it was promoted correctly. Like I said, it was a bit of a space before the previous project, so people were looking forward to it. Like, everything was right with that project. I can't think of any flaws with that project. You know what I mean? So,
Thanks.
if the music's strong enough, or if the product is good enough, then people will.
I guess
will
it is the
receive
whole.
it.
It's the whole package. Though it is the whole package. Like
Yeah.
you said, it's everything around it. Like, and I'd like to think people are excited for what I'm about to bring. I'd like to think that. I'd like to think people are excited because of what they've heard, the space, the know I'm working on it. Like, all I need wasn't meant to exist. Really, it wasn't meant to exist, but because it was summer and we're all gassed, and it was like, yeah, this is a banger. Let's put it out. Just put it out, and it worked. It worked, but you know.
So maybe if the music's good enough, then you don't have to release
That's what
constant music. 'cause
that's what
Kendrick
I
Lamar
that's what I think.
doesn't have to release.
And that's
You know,
what I mean when I
Give me
say
another point of reference. That's my point. That's not even like me loving him
it's
off.
true,
Like,
it's true,
my
though.
point of reference is Kendrick Lamar.
He's the number
He
one
doesn't get
rapper.
any better for
He's
me.
the number one rapper.
You know what I
so,
mean? He does. I can't remember Kendrick Lamar doing anything wrong.
You're on his side.
I'm on the side of facts.
You get me? Give me another point of reference. Give me someone that I can say
That what?
is the gold standard.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, but Jay-Z's like god level music wise.
wasn't the best though.
Doesn't matter.
But even that's like his god level music now. He's retired and still
Below
releasing.
him.
Yeah.
Red Cafe.
Mano.
Mano. Your black hat, Mano.
Uncle Murder.
Bullet. But like,
Yo. Anyway, I don't know.
My son.
People are listening. People are thinking, who's he talking about? Yo, look up these people.
trust it. Mickey Facts.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Lupe Fiasco.
Man,
Nah.
no.
I mean, when I see the reason why I say
No, I'm saying
Kendrick is
that's
because I'm
the
saying
one in that
every
line,
area
in that-
ticks every area.
does,
Like
he does.
every single area is
He
done.
does.
Lyrics, popularity, whatever, all there. So I'll hold him to the highest standard. I don't even want to talk about Kendrick. You know,
Adele.
like it just.
Adele.
Adele.
I got
She don't
put-
need to do anything.
I got put up
She
Adele,
went.
you know.
Yeah, but still, even if but. Look what she did. She was how long was she gone for? I don't even know. You don't see her. You don't hear
19,
about her.
21.
You don't hear about her. You don't
25,
see her.
25.
You don't
25,
see her in the media or whatever. And then she comes back with an album, sells out
It's
whatever
weird.
she sold out, and now she's gone again.
Yeah, she does it. Yo,
She's gone.
She goes away, makes her money, goes away, gets broke, comes back, makes the money again, leaves, and then she's got a constant
I don't
cash
care
revenue.
about Adele's music. So it's weird. I don't care about Adele's music. So it's weird. Like when she comes
Yeah,
back,
I can't say
it means nothing to me.
I
like-
don't like. It's not. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan, but
No, I know what you mean, but like when
do you do
Adele
at
comes
I'm trying to
back,
think of
concert?
people
Say
that
again?
What do you
just
do at an Adele
don't put
concert?
out too much.
what do
Sing
I
Bare
do?
your soul.
You sing along?
What do I do?
No, what would you do at an Adele
Bare your
concert?
soul.
Leave.
Think about
You
karaoke.
just
Think about every
Chill.
bad relationship you've had and cry.
You don't
and
dance.
sing the songs.
I don't think there's a dance. You sing along. It's karaoke.
Yeah.
What about Ed Sheeran?
I like it. I do like it.
Heads
He
alright.
don't dash stuff out.
He doesn't do much though. That's what I'm saying.
You don't need to though.
Yeah.
Now.
You know what?
I didn't like his last album though. Like
That
I
was-
actually didn't like it.
Was that Division or
Divide.
Divide.
Oh, is it Divide?
Yeah, I actually didn't like that, and that upset me because I've never not had a bad thing to say about his albums. But that one just didn't sit well with me at all. But to be fair, I think it's because I hated Shape of You. I thought that song was corny.
Yeah.
I just preferred the reggae version.
Yeah, the reggae version's still
Bad.
So Sophie, when's the album coming?
It was meant to be April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say soon.
No, I'm not gonna say soon.
It always works.
I in my head now. I don't have a date because no, there's one song left to record as it stands as the outro. That's it.
Yeah.
And then it's the whole.
We can do that here, you know. We can do that for you. A Hardfood outro.
Hardfood outro.
Yeah.
Well, you can get a little feature if you want. You can be on an interlude or something. No, like they had the LJ's interlude.
Hold time.
So juice interlude. Yeah, it's one tune away.
Got the juice.
And so it shouldn't be too long.
So you're just gonna skip past that, yeah?
Well, sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
He said call it the Juice League. Just ignore him. Man.
The juice loop,
Yeah.
track 11.
They said seminar opulence, you know, like
Yeah, I hope for this year, but it'll come out when I'm ready. When I've got everything in place. I like to have everything, because obviously I've learnt from Out With The Old. I remember when I put Out With The Old on that morning of the release. What's this? Oh gosh! On the morning of the release, I sat there and sent the press release to on that day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? To over like 60 different people, different organisations sending. So I don't want to be doing that on that day. I want to have everything like set and everything right this time. But that was a learning curve for me. I want everything.
About videos.
And videos as well. I want to have at least 3 videos done before I put it out, because I don't want to put it out and then everyone's waiting for something and then it's pressure, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you don't need to have any pressure.
Actually, you don't need to answer if you don't want it. But is Ambience on there?
No.
Ambience.
No. That was. Do you know? I only made that track because of. Well, you've heard the track, so you know what it's about because of what it's about.
Yeah.
I woke up one morning. Yeah. Social media again. This is real. I woke up one morning. I had a booking. Yeah. And I didn't go to the booking. I didn't end up going. I woke up and I had like a mini breakdown. Everything was too much. I was in uni. I was in a relationship. I was doing the clothing. I had 2 jobs and I was trying to do music at the same time. And that morning I woke up and I was scrolling through the Instagram and I could feel myself just. It was all getting too much. I was like, nah, this is nuts. And I literally just broke down. Didn't go to the booking that day. And I was like, nah, I need something. There's too much going on, and everything that I say in that song is lately I've been up and, do you know what I mean? It's real. So that Ambience was my way of getting that out of me. Do you know what I mean? But Ambience did crazy, like, think I didn't expect what came from that. I've had people message me. I've had people tell me face to face. It's helped them not commit suicide and all, do you know, stuff like that. So it's like one of them things. The universe. It was meant to happen. I was meant to write that song and put it out. Because when people are telling you stuff like that, it's like, whoa, what the. Do you know what I mean? Like, because that's another song. I didn't know that was gonna come. That only came because of the experience I had myself of waking up that day and just knowing everything was getting way too much. So I don't know. I feel like I've just gained this thing of feeling like it's important for me. Any of my experiences like that, because I know how to deliver it in a song. I just find it important to put it out because I know there's tons of other people feeling the same, which has been proven because people have contacted me about that song and said, you've helped me, thank you. So that's my job done with that song. I don't care about streams or what. Get no stream like. I got a remix with Manga. That was sick as well. That was
it Manga Saint Hilaire?
Yeah. He's got a new album out.
I've seen it. I've added it. I like the cover, so I'm gonna listen to it.
Oh, you managed to see that, but couldn't see Angel.
Yeah.
No, it's a good album. Well, I don't know if it's an album or EP. I don't know.
I can't control from the front of my eyes, you know, but I saw that album. I saw it.
I haven't seen the album.
I mean, I saw it on CG UK.
What you saw?
Oh, CG UK.
Yeah, they posted it.
I'll see.
Did you see it?
Big up CG UK.
Hollywood then.
Nah. The so it's coming out this year, yeah.
What we in August?
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially. Because I've got a video planned for next month, and then so that's one, and then yeah, could look that way.
It's a good one.
Alright, cool. I know there's more questions. I'm probably gonna throw another question at you later. Well, let's go into the did you see it?
Yeah, we got whole it today.
My did you see was me.
So you shot it.
So we
Sure,
also
have it on there.
kind of shot that one a bit early.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
What did I see? I ain't even been on social media. I ain't got it.
Nah,
I ain't had it.
you see it?
Yeah, no, this is
I see. Nah, I did see something last week that the back to the hairline and lips and stuff. You see filters on Snapchat.
Yeah.
People are now like they can do that. You can have surgery
people
to
are
make you
getting
look like
yeah.
the filters on Snapchat. I think that was another reason why I deleted.
Mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I see any girl with like.
So people are saying they're gonna see them with the dog
something.
Yeah.
But you see, like how you can, I don't know,
Oh, yeah,
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, but the
Die, Satan!
oh, and another weird thing that I seen that was just nuts. People are like protesting and trying to put forward for paedophilia to be a sexuality.
Wait, hold on. The people are protesting.
People,
for that.
this is trying to be legalized now,
I saw it. I didn't realize.
and they're saying that
If that happens, I will join a hate
They're
group.
saying that. Would you be surprised if it
I
does
wouldn't
happen?
be surprised, and that's
They're
what I'm
saying
saying.
they're born that way,
It's not going
same way. They're saying the same way people say they're born gay, that they're born this way. I said, listen, don't even put the two together. That's just absolutely ridiculous. You can't. It's wrong.
Yeah, it's deep, man. That's for another day. That's for another.
It is,
podcast.
but that's what I've seen. That's what I've seen this
I'll
week.
be honest.
That's what I've
That
seen
is
this
for another
week.
podcast.
Yo.
We'll bring you back for that one.
Don't bring me back. I'll be involved in that conversation.
Paedophilia specialist.
No,
Honestly, that's really.
No.
I'm sorry.
that's what I've seen this week. I was baffled.
That's
I was very baffled. Very baffled. But
Now to go back to some.
It was
We
weird.
got a light-hearted topic, are you?
Yeah. Just
Like,
leave your
alright.
tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery, I love that thing.
Okay.
And skullduggery.
This was a bit like when I saw this, I was confused. Young Thug. Yeah. Makes okay. Young Thug. We all know who Young Thug is, yeah, the artist.
Yeah, sex.
He makes girlfriend's side dude lick his balls after catching them in bed together.
Yeah, I'm out. Yo,
What?
what the hell?
I'm like, what? If
I can see Juicy's
What?
face. He's really baffled. Like he doesn't know how to process this information right now.
I don't know.
I was
Any more-
confused.
Any
You
more
know
than
we call that
cookies?
juice?
I don't-
Befuddlement.
Say again.
I'm like,
In fact, he's befuddlement.
More out.
I was confused, you know.
I'm unimpressed.
You say you're unimpressed.
Yeah.
Like, were you expected to be like?
Nah, you know what it is. You know what it is, Young Thug. I wanna be in his corner, you know. I like Young Thug. I like.
After what he's doing with his side dudes, I'm
That's what I'm saying.
That's why he wants to be there.
I like.
Stay over there, sir. Stay
I like
over
a lot of
there.
his music and no, don't say that. I don't want to be there. I want to be in his corner, but no,
Yeah.
I can't. It's like I'm hearing,
It's hard
I
to
hear a
like
lot
him,
of
innit?
yeah. There's a lot of things that made me like not like him, but I do like his music. But I
So is he in like the? Is he in like the? You see how I feel about Nicki? Like she does things that irk me.
No, but the thing is, you know what it is? I think that Nicki does things to get attention. Because, you know, we'll talk about it. Young Thug's just weird.
yeah.
He's just like, fam, what are you doing that for? What are you doing?
Nah, that's
But
something.
you know, it's a power play.
I don't know.
What's the power play?
That's a
How's
power
that?
play. That's a power play on his part. To say like, you know what? He he owns his guy
I see
now.
what he's trying to say.
see
Yeah,
what I mean?
I guarantee no one will touch his girl again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially how it's news that's broke out as well.
Yeah. But yeah.
TMZ was there.
Reporting live from the hotel room. We see Young Thug's pants.
Do you think it
slowly
happened like
go
at
down.
once, or do you think they arranged it afterwards?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like he probably walked in. Most people thinking, I was going to beat him up.
And he just
No, I'm
goes,
gonna make it. It's like, Wait a minute. I can imagine Dave Chappelle saying it. Yo, honestly, most people kick down the door like, oh my days, yo, what's going on? But it'd be like, I know what I'll do to you. Come here.
Can't believe it. After all these years, we spent together. Get dead butt flat.
A power play, fam.
Yeah, no one's
You gotta
gonna do
think about
that
it.
again.
You gotta think about it, okay. In that love triangle, you think that
Love triangle.
it's a love triangle. Okay, so him and his girlfriend, yeah, they have their own power dynamic, yeah.
Love triangle.
But then he feels like his power is being diminished by this other man
so the love
who's the competition, yeah.
Yeah.
But now he has just demasculated that man by making him do unspeakable actions towards him in front of his girlfriend. So therefore, he has power over that man.
It's the prison thing, though. It's the same thing that happens in prison.
Yeah.
I hope.
He demasculated him in front of the girl.
Did he use my?
I hope.
Did he come in and make him do? Because like, if it was a long day,
Imagine doing lunges and that thing there.
like just because obviously he came through.
Like he walked through the front door.
Yeah, he walked through the door
Yeah.
and like he came. Remember, he saw them in bed together. So like, where was he coming from? Like, imagine if he was on tour. That's just nasty.
He just come back from playing basketball.
Oh,
Yo.
and tie my jackstrap around your eye like a pirate.
Yo, can we move on to the next stuff?
Yeah. Move on, man.
Okay.
Yar, nigga, yar.
I don't like that one.
Yo, cool. I know a lot of people didn't find it funny. I know a lot of people didn't find this funny, but I was in stitches. Did anyone see the Drake picture of Drake in the gym?
I've missed all this, man.
Drake in here.
Durag.
I saw it, man.
I saw it. Is that funny? Like,
No, the reason why, yeah, is because last
I
week,
like that picture. You know?
last week on Instagram, yeah, I was giving ladies like, you know, some tips about like how to talk to guys like with do-rags and all. Is the do-rag like, this is a question, is the do-rag okay to wear? Like,
It's back.
is it back now?
I
Yo,
don't know, and
ask
it
Jamie,
depends.
he never went anywhere.
Nah, Jamie's standard. I
Yeah,
think
he that's just
Jamie
normal,
will
ain't
get
it?
buried in a do-rag.
That's just a thing,
I
ain't
mean,
it?
we know.
Jamie's never gonna die.
But, you know what I mean? But I still wear a do-rag. Obviously, every once in a while when you're going out, you get me. I'll start ragging.
Really?
Of course, I will say it on Instagram. When I went to my show, yeah, when I did my last show, people were thinking, yo, why is that guy got that cloth on his head? But obviously, yeah, because I wanted the tsunami waves. You get me? When I went up on stage and yo, look serious. And I don't care. Just remember, yeah, ladies, if you know, you're talking to a man, yeah, and like he has to have a hairbrush in the car. Hairbrush in the car or a do-rag, and I said if he's got them 360 swirls, yeah, stay away from him, you know, because if you never see him do his hair and he just grows like that, man's a player, 100% player, because them waves, sporting waves, 360 curl, S curl, them are natural, next level. I know a lot about waves.
Are you saying the do-rag came out of fashion?
Yeah, had to.
My mum's been wearing one every one night. I didn't know this.
Mum, we trying to bring back the Durag for a minute.
You should have said to Mum, stuck in the 90s.
Nah, but you know
I was
what?
about to go back. I'm fashionable now.
You know what's mad though? What's mad? What's
He
mad?
starts clapping at him.
What's 100%? What's really mad is that, you know, the day of the Wolves promotion party,
Yeah.
I was going into West Park, yeah, and I saw one man. My man had on like grey tracksuit, yeah, hoodie. Yo, the sun was blazing. Remember that day? The sun was blazing.
Yeah, it was hot, man. It's a hot
sun
day.
was blazing. Yeah, man had a full grey tracksuit on, hoodie, do-rag, and fitted. And I'm like, fam, how are you wearing all of that? Like all of that? That's just doing the most. There's no need.
What was his name? Mirror. Reflection. That was you, Nick. Go on, man. He's like, fam, ain't you hot? Yeah.
It's got that right.
Man, Harlem shook. Nah, I used to wear do-rag back in the day still, but you know when you like take it off and you got that line. Yeah,
I used to get the line here and
Yo,
one
the line
down
goes
the
the jam jar line.
The line goes after like 2-3 hours. You have to massage it.
Yeah, and then I used to wear it to like, I used to wear it to bed, and then wake up with it next to me.
Yo, it's witchcraft, you know.
Yeah,
I swear.
it's like,
It's witchcraft.
so what do I have to do? How does it stay on? Like,
I swear.
I think I stopped like one time. Like I also like woke up choking in the. And then like when I woke up like the dude just sitting there and I was like.
Smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I was unit.
Imagine that did Tyrese looking. What more do you want from me?
Yo, that is mad. Last one, yeah. Last one.
1 second. Huh? You saying what? Oh, you saying what? You just said. Did you hear him call me?
Yeah,
I had juice.
Yeah, whispered it.
Yeah. Someone just left a comment on last week's video
Same one.
about Russ.
Oh, here we go.
Somebody called Jimmy Powers left a
Oh yeah, I
comment.
saw this.
2 minutes ago?
No, I saw on the YouTube.
Yeah.
I saw it.
2 minutes ago.
No, I've seen it, and it says so, like he's international.
Oh no, that was that was 4 days ago.
Captain
Someone
Foresight.
Yes.
Nah,
Don't do that when you go home, man.
someone just left a comment 2 minutes ago saying,
I'm saying no, I don't
talking
care.
about Russ.
I really don't care about the response
Go,
because it's not
go,
going to
go.
change my mind.
hating for no reason. It's weaker to follow what teenagers are saying on the internet about a man than respect that man for his hustle. Hating. Name one artist right now who put in more work than this guy, has better raps than this guy, or does more bodies at their show than this guy, Russ. Hating.
Yo, your reading voice is amazing. You know.
I told you I was narrating school plays.
You know, killing it. You know, killing it.
Still got more. If the real nigga we're all screaming free up for brackets Meek respects the hustle enough to post it clearly, he's doing something right. Clearly.
Which one would Meek free because of the injustices though?
Hating. He's put hating again. And he's got the apostrophe. So there's no G. It's hating.
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 No G.
I
Hating.
still don't care.
You know what? Real G's moving silence, you know. See that? In lasagna, the black stuff, you know. Yo.
But it's like, yeah. Number one, just because he does everything himself, does that make me have to like him?
Sorry.
No?
Say it properly.
No.
Mixes,
I don't
masters,
care.
produces.
I mean, if I don't like him, I don't like him. You know what I mean? I don't like everyone. You may not like me. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's not going to change my day. So, me not liking Russ because he produces, writes, whatever,
Mixes and masters,
you know, washes his own dishes, whatever. I'll turn it off. I don't want to hear his rubbish. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. I really don't care. I really don't care. I don't
You know what I said? You know what he said as well? He tweeted
care.
and says,
I don't care.
called the Saxon King.
I don't care.
Saxon who?
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care.
Was that the freestyle?
Yeah.
A lot of it was trash though. A lot of that freestyle.
Yeah,
was
like,
trash.
it wasn't great, but I still feel like it's worth being spoken about. But not this week.
I'm a prophet.
You got one more. Yeah. I'm not a man, I'm a brother. Yeah.
I just don't care about him. He's absolutely zero to me. I was going to get into that Tiana and Jeremiah thing, but I can't bother because it's just long.
Actually kicking him off his own tour though.
That's what I thought.
What?
No. We need to get into the. I don't know about this.
Yeah, man.
Quickly, Tiana Taylor must have tweeted about Jeremiah saying, look, get me off this tour or something
Or
like
kill
that.
him.
Before I kill him. He's disrespectful. Whatever, he's a diva, whatever.
Because he didn't offer chicken wings.
Is that what it was?
That's what Jeremiah said.
Is that what it was? That's what he said?
He said they had their own caterers and she was kicking off and bare other stuff. She being a diva.
But then she said, everyone's going to get a refund or whatever. And then about the next day, I saw her say, the shows are continuing without Jeremiah on the same dates as the Jeremiah tour. So I'm thinking basically she kicked him off his own tour, innit? That's power, that is.
Nah, but the thing is, all that shows to me is that
that's a real power play.
All that stuff that when the album was released, when she came out and said, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, I didn't know about this, she was telling the truth then. Before she had to go and put out the apology statement.
About Kanye and that?
Yeah, say, things get misconstrued and blah, blah, blah. It's just rubbish, man. But... You know what I mean? It's what it is. But part of that, this is one thing, I know people wouldn't have noticed this, but I found this very, very...
Pardon me, sorry.
Something that I noticed.
I'm sorry, I'll try.
Did you on Joe's podcast?
Joe Budden's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said what Drake said in the message?
What message?
When he said about Rory dancing.
Yeah.
And he said, man dances with his whole body. And I was like, yo, does Drake actually talk like his English? Like, to everybody?
Nah, the Canadians do that. The Canadians talk like
But when I went to Canada, they're talking normal.
When did you go there?
Right,
years ago.
Yeah, that's before it was cool to be Canadian. Nah, come on. When Drake came out, he did not sound like how he sounds now. Then he's raised the bar for Canadians.
But it's mad because I'm thinking, yo, you're talking to people how we talk, like it's normal.
That's how they talk. That's how Canadians talk. It's mad. Because it sounds weird.
I heard Canada's like mad, like over this, like
Jamaican, innit?
I heard it's like
it's what
bad over there.
Oh, trouble, like.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard that stuff.
I heard like Toronto's like
Baka.
I heard it's mad.
But yeah.
that was your last. Did you see?
Yeah, that was the last one. I got.
So you're not even gonna mention Stormzy in his scholarship? I thought that was going to be your first one.
You got rinsed on Facebook. And
have you seen the people? Have you seen the people coming at it? Why is it just for black people?
I know.
Why? What about the white people?
Yo, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why is it when black people have something we have to share? Like, yo,
Nah,
every
but
time that black
why?
people have
Why don't
something-
people understand? This is the same when people saying Black Lives Matter and people say All Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Why are you asking? Why is it just for black people? That's just
so.
come on,
You know what
man.
it
You're
is?
not that dumb.
You know what it is? I do feel for white people sometimes, you know.
well,
Because,
my
no,
days.
listen, hear me out. We do tarnish all of them with the same brush.
Yeah.
There are white people that are just like you and I, except they're not black. But they've got the same disadvantages
Ed Sheeran.
as us. Nah, I see even Ed.
Yeah, but I'm not. Listen. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Why are people like Stormzy is just one guy, you know. He doesn't even have to do this. He doesn't have to do it.
Yeah.
He's just a sick guy that's thought, right, I'm gonna help some people like myself that haven't got these opportunities. I'm just gonna help them. And then people are coming at him because he's not helping white people.
Yeah.
Well, is there anybody? You know what I mean? There's other artists that could be doing that.
Someone even
Leave
said
the
highlight
guy
Ed Sheeran
alone.
for that.
Do you know what I mean? Leave the guy. Stormzy's decided to do something for black males or black people, not just males. Sorry. Let him do it.
But the worst thing is,
He
do you know
doesn't
if he
have
takes
to.
it away, he'll then be scolded
Yeah.
for that.
He doesn't
If
have
takes it
to
away
do
because
it.
he's like, yo, well, it's caused too much uproar. I'm not going to do it no more because I feel like I'm singling people out. Oh no,
you can't. You can't win, man.
Yeah.
You can't win. You just can't win.
But there are some white people out there that just got it rough stuff.
Of course there is.
Mad
But then there's
when we talk
bare
about white
artists that could be
people,
doing this.
A lot of the time, we just tarnish white people with having money and having a nice life. There's some rough white people out there. Stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Some rough white people. But that ain't Stormzy's responsibility.
Yeah, that's
so
it's no one's responsibility though, is it? Well, not these art. It's not artists' responsibility. It's sick that he's gone and using his platform and using his
But now
like
for real,
financial
they need to
situation.
highlight Ed Sheeran.
Isn't that what we're talking about though? Like people who are in a position and then
and then they
not
don't
giving
do
back
anything. They
and
just spend their money on da da da. Then when they
then
do
when-
something, you gotta. You can't pay for everybody.
Exactly.
Like,
Because I'm
what's-
thinking,
But it's still
Adrian
pointless.
replies, yeah, I found it. You see me 5 years ago. I'm trying to keep this money for myself.
Honestly. Yeah.
Nah, Ed Sheeran does his thing though.
Yeah,
He
nah,
does.
Ed
He
Sheeran
sends. He
killed
goes
it.
down to Africa and stuff, doesn't he?
And she was helping black people as well.
Yeah.
Yo, you should have said that. You should have
Sorry,
said that.
sorry.
White people
Yeah,
got it bad,
man, so I've been helped.
White people have got it bad, you know.
Not holla Pixie Lot.
No,
Pixie Lot.
Pixie Lot, you know.
When's the last time she made a song?
Pixie Lot needs help.
Fam, she's getting voice money. She's getting the voice
say
money,
that.
fam.
Nah,
Little Mix. They're the only. Ain't they? They're like the only
Nah,
girl
Little Mix
band.
has, no, but there's a black girl in Little Mix though,
Yeah,
so you
man,
can't
yeah.
really call that.
I don't know.
Still.
I
know.
actually don't. Is it bad that we don't know?
No what?
Fam,
I don't know anybody else.
Don't know
I
what.
watched it.
Adele.
Yeah, I'm actually
Adele's
trying to
peed up.
think of like a
Adele.
Yeah,
Adele.
Adele.
She could
Adele,
send
but
some
even
people to
that's-
Cambridge.
Adele leaves with her money and comes back when she needs to
Yeah,
make more.
she's like-
They're finding Adele right now.
Adele's like, she's gone to a buffet. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
Sad. Why did you
See
pick
you
a
in a bit.
buffet? Why did you pick a buffet to say?
What did he say?
Every week, this guy, you know.
You know what it is? It's a buffet of money. That's why. Okay.
Buffet money.
That's why she's like, yeah,
Man
I'll
said,
take that.
man said
Thank
she'd
you.
go to a buffet. I'll take that.
Nah,
And money.
I actually
Last
can't even
week,
think
man.
of it. Think of a
Yo.
Hey.
person.
After last week.
I'm a big
Fam,
girl
we're
myself.
becoming
okay?
like, we're losing sponsors because of you, man. Like, see, Cookie just turned the can around. They see just moving. The can turned itself. And he's like, I ain't with this shit.
Oh, I nearly forgot your gifts.
You about to lose an auto sponsor.
See,
now.
there we go. The auto. That's boxy cassettes. But so sorry, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Hey, get your hands up.
Juice. And because I pay attention, I think you'll appreciate this one. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? No, it's the colour.
How come I don't get a hat?
Because he wears hats.
They don't build them for juice
Aye,
shaped heads.
So now you got to Now you want to put the
Attention to detail.
Because I know you're a bit funky and quirky.
Do you know what? Get me, yo.
What's that?
She went for the black and red because she notices what colours that I wear. You get me?
Pay attention. And I know Juice will rock that.
I'm rocking that next week with these same trousers.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still looking for white artists in my book. And I'm down to see.
Got a different one.
Jedward boss up long time, brother.
Yeah, they
What?
bro.
Who?
You got
that's
some,
some colours.
yeah, you got some t-shirt.
It's off now. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks,
No worries.
Thanks for
Thank you, Sophie.
that.
Appreciate that. We love artists with gifts. We love guests with gifts.
Yeah. Nah, I told you came with gifts. Not for you though. You don't drink.
Oh, right, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Came with the
Oh,
correct.
scene. Oh, okay, it's alright though. It's alright. These times.
Maybe you'll get a hug later.
It's alright, man.
I said I didn't know he was gonna be
It's alright,
here.
man. It's alright, Sophie.
I didn't know he was gonna be
So
here.
no. Listen.
No, this is bad. This is bad. I'm actually in D's and I still haven't found one yet.
A white recording artist.
Like from the UK.
George Ezra.
Oh, George Ezra.
Is that the guy who says RBB?
There's gotta be someone.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Is he big though?
Yeah.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
There we go.
Sam Smith.
How does Sam Smith not like
That's an S though. I was in E.
Sam Smith.
How does Sam Smith not like Michael Jackson music though?
Oh, let's
But
not
do you
get
know
into
what? Sam Smith had a lot going on though. He did explain that in his last album if anybody cared to pick it up. I know Juice didn't because, it wasn't recommended to him.
Nah, I didn't listen. I
I didn't
don't really listen.
that. No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. I think that is that.
Why do you keep calling me Spock?
Yeah, well, he keeps doing that.
Why are you whispering?
Feedback.
That's you.
What's me?
The phone.
The feedback.
The feedback.
Yeah.
So you should shout that so I can move it straight away without. Where's it
Just keeps whispering.
and then stare at it this way.
And then just. Nah, that's what he's doing, Juice.
I don't mean it like.
Told you, still looking at you.
I'm in J.
Jessie J.
Jessie J. Now she's in China now.
Yeah, she's not relevant.
She's trying to do
She's
what?
doing the China. Is it China? She did the talent competition. She won it.
Yeah.
She won the she was on this. Like.
Jesse J is doing competition.
Nah, it was. I don't know. It's a bit confusing, but basically, I think they got artists from like different places or whatever, and it's a huge competition in China. So to us, we're like, why the hell is she on this? But she's on there singing covers.
Like Eurovision. Yeah, Eurovision.
Yeah, and she won it. But it's a big thing now, and she's known. Obviously, I don't know. It's all a madness. She explained it. She explained it on her Instagram.
Yeah,
there was reason behind it, and she won, and it's a huge thing. And she was singing like Whitney Houston.
I wonder if she's still
like Yenvision.
Possibly.
There's enough people to be in China for me to just be. I will happily.
Yeah,
I will happily never get
so
listened
obviously
to
you've known by the whole of China now, so she's. Do you know what I mean?
You are getting paid.
She ain't appreciated here anyway. She's got one of the best voices. Her vocal ability is ridiculous.
Her ability is ridiculous.
Her vocal ability is absolutely ridiculous.
She doesn't like that screaming stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but what she does, but what she can do,
oh yeah,
I definitely can't do. Lily Allen, she's gone on tour, ain't she? SX's support. That's so sick.
Lily Allen, but she's black, so let's keep scrolling.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone.
But can we count like black people that are like basic?
Yo, you know what? You know what? This is kind of racist, you know.
What?
What's racist?
If 6 white people were here searching for black artists,
they'd find them.
No, but we have a point. People were moaning. People were moaning that a black artist was helping black people, so we're trying to find a white artist that can help white people. Listen, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm black and white.
We got 205 subscribers. I'm not trying to go to the, you know.
I'm in the middle.
Make promises. But nah, I get it, but like I honestly don't. I've got down to M's and I'm in Meat Meals at the moment, and it's just reminding me I need to listen to something, and I don't want to go any further.
You know what Meat Mill, yeah? Is it like Joe Budden's?
What do you mean?
Meat Mills.
No, it's Meat Mill.
But people still say Meat Mills.
I know, but it's Meat Mill.
Like Joe Budden's.
But it's Meat Mill.
I've never heard that. I don't know who you be rolling with, but I've never heard no Joe Budden's.
Meat Mill.
Yeah. I've heard Joe Budden's podcast.
They say Joe Budden's, yeah. They say Meat Mills.
Juice, did you listen to Bugsy Malone's album?
Yes, I knew I had something else to talk about.
I didn't want you to miss it because...
Yeah, Bugsy Malone. Big up.
Yeah,
big up. It's a really good project.
Yeah. I heard the purpose behind it, the message.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
Yeah, I
was saying to Sophie, saying basically, with Bugsy, I know he tells a good story, but sometimes the music doesn't really hit with me. Yeah.
No, it's very sick. He's got good features on there. Production's sick. Even the first track alone, you have to listen to the next track because he's telling you, I want you to be inspired. I want you to be inspired. I was watching his interview on In Depth with Target, and he tells his whole story, and it is inspiring. Like where he's come from, what he didn't have. You understand why he wants all the. Do you know what I mean? Why he's pushed so hard, and and he genuinely wants people to be inspired by his journey. And he said he wanted to bring through many, and he has because even on the cover, you know, on the let me see if I can. On the cover, he's even got
the logo would it be?
There was, I don't know if it was not the. I don't think it was the cover. I think it was he'd put there was a video out, and on the back, like Spotify had done a big like thing on a building, and it was like is it 016 on his like he's fully repping his city, and where he's from is really important to him, which is sick because most people moan about where they're from.
I was gonna say, do you moan about where you're from?
Yes, but I've had certain conversations that have changed my mind, and now I'm grateful to be here, like be from here. The problem I have with here is it's just sometimes the energy is weird. It's just weird. I feel like it's just weird. That's all. Like I don't hate the place. It's home. This is home. I don't like. If I became a multi-billionaire, I'd still get a house in Wolverhampton. This is my home. This place made me and raised me. And do you know what I mean? I've experienced most things here. All types of things. It's home. It's just weird at times. The support is weird. People pick and choose. I don't know. There's a lot of egos. There's egos everywhere, but the things that I've seen lately, Yeah, there's a bit weight,
It's weird because-
bit too much. It's getting a bit too much. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with this
conversation.
No. I'm
Was it such a small place?
Yeah.
I did be on the bike.
Was it such a small place with a lot of creativity and talent?
Yeah.
You'd expect it all to band together.
Yeah.
but it
There's
doesn't, which
there's
that's
so
just the way
much
it
going on. There's so much going on.
Where you compare it to like London, obviously,
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
more creative in a
And-
lot
and
bigger
we're
space.
smaller,
You can
Yeah.
separate in London and still.
Yeah.
It's not even that though. London came together.
Mm.
London came together for a GRM tune. If that's not,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that's, if that's
But
not
then-
something that shows
But if we
that,
tried
it
to do,
works better.
if we tried to do that here, it would just be bare politics. Or who's gonna go on it? And if people don't go on it, then it's we can't do things like that here. There's too many people in a small place. If you miss so and so out, you get. Do you know what I mean? That things like that can't happen here. I don't think, but I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I just find it because I don't lack support, so I can't really moan about that. I don't lack support. So I can't moan on that. But I see. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very. I don't know, man.
I don't know if it's from doing the podcast now, but I feel like there's a lot more optimism from the city.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't know if it's because I'm doing the podcast now.
Yeah.
It's like like getting a lot more love. But I just feel like people are more open to seeing more things coming.
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
I think
there's-
sometimes what it is that people don't realise what other people are doing because they're in their own bubble doing what they're
Yeah.
doing. They're not looking at anybody else.
Yeah.
So it's a case that because people may see people come here and they may speak about what they're up to and getting on with, they can say, "Yo, I didn't realise that person's doing this. That's an opportunity. I can reach out to them and do X, Y, and Z."
I see it as a lot of people just get on board with certain things just in case you pop.
What do you mean? Sorry.
People get on board when they see.
Oh, get on board. So people get in board.
I thought, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it was.
people get on board like, oh yeah, they look like they're about to do something big.
No,
Let me
but
let me start
100%.
supporting from now to say, oh yeah, I was down from the park.
That's an optimism I feel like wasn't there before. I feel like before people wouldn't get on board until you popped.
Oh no, but that's because that was simply because nothing was coming out of the Midlands. Then Brum blew up.
Yeah.
After Brum blew up, everyone was like, "Oh, yo, if we actually get behind the city, maybe we can latch on and do this." No one's actually doing anything. No one's actually doing anything to help others anymore.
Yeah, there's exciting things. There's exciting things happening in Wolverhampton. I think people are putting out good music. There's things like this. You've got the flipping. You got the studio for one. This is people come here every single day. You got the radio show, but it's just about people knowing that these things are going on, so you can push them. It's like I don't know. There's loads of things. Essex supporting Lily Allen. That's a huge thing. He lives in Wolverhampton, but no one's talking about it. I haven't seen anyone. But is that because they think they don't need to speak about it because he's big or whatever? To me, I messaged him. I said, I'm mad proud of you. That's so sick. No one's speaking about it though. And I just reload.
He did the KA, didn't he?
You know, he's in London now, but he's obviously doing his thing there. I don't know. I think things need to get celebrated more.
True stuff.
Celebrated so everyone knows about it.
It's on the right path.
It is. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's getting there. But like I said, personally, I can't complain because when I put things out or something happens, people do come together. When I got that like nomination or the DAPI support, people were genuinely happy.
Yeah.
I
And
think when you win this KA award, people are gonna be happy. And then it's gonna inspire someone else.
Yeah.
To
even just being there, I think, and this is the only reason I want to win is not for me because me winning that award, it'd be sick, like, and it will open doors. But I want to be able to go collect the award and say, Wolverhampton, look what we can do if we come together, support. Because the only way I'm gonna win is if everybody I can't do it. I've got myself to the final 12, performed, and that wasn't easy as well. Because you know when I went down to London, all the other acts, it was either drill, the couple girls like the I didn't look like. Do you know what I mean? Or Afro swing. So I was like, what the heck? Like, I then felt insecure about my own song. And I went, I performed Bright Lights because I thought, you know what? I believe in this tune. I believe in this tune right now. So let me go with this. And the feedback was sick. And Posty said, like, we can tell that you have a fan base and fans will appreciate this and we want to know more about you. But then there was a guy that did like an Afro swing tune that asked him to do it again. Do you know what I mean? They got gas off it. So it's like, do you know what I mean? It's hard because you automatically think then, okay, is my tune that means something gonna be enough to go against what's current? You know what I mean? So it was hard, but I'd love to bring it back and say, look what we can do. But I feel like I'm a winner regardless to be in that space, to be in around the people that are you know, up right now.
How many people are in the final?
There's six of us, yeah. But it's difficult because I'm relying on people to vote. That's a frustrating thing because it's not on me now. It's not on me at all. It's if people vote. And if people don't vote, then I've got no chance.
Yo, go vote. Go vote, man.
So
I've been
there's a link. The link's in my Instagram bio, but it's on
episode bio.
ratedawards.com. And then you click start survey. Then you have to go through the 10 question. But it's like the other categories. So you like got JK in best video, and then there's other people. Get to the 10th one and just click my name, and that's it. Put your email in. It's done. But it's hard because I'm the only one from the West Midlands. So imagine if I had all the West Midlands behind me, but it's just getting that out there. I think the voting closes on the 31st of August, so obviously I'm going to give it one big push, but I'd love if everybody could just get behind me because I'm not trying to win for me. I'm trying to open a door. It's only going to take one of us to get out of Wolverhampton to open that door, then everyone can just come through. That's all I know, like, I don't want to win on my own. Imagine if I go through, I'm not just gonna want to be. I want everyone to come, but I can't do it on my own. I'm literally relying on everybody to vote.
Well, best of luck, man. I think you're gonna win. Like,
how old is?
What, are you looking at the other acts? Oh, shame. I looked at some of the other acts and I was like, Sophie's got this.
If it's based off talent,
do you know what?
But I did think, I thought there was only 4, so I looked at 3 though. Right?
Yeah, if it was based on but it's the people. It's people. I need people to vote. That's all. It's down to now. Do you know what I mean? Because to get that far, and I felt good to get there because I don't know. I think it was now down from like 300, 400 people to 12, then the 6, and you had to go and perform to get through. That was weird. Like it's different, isn't it? But yeah, man, just it takes like a minute. I don't know, I think it takes a minute. Just vote.
Vote, everybody, right now.
Everybody.
The episode.
Go on.
Sorry, the link to vote is going to be in the episode bio. It's going to be right there at the top, the first thing. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming through.
Yep.
No, thanks for having me, man.
Looking forward to the album.
Yep.
I'll send you an exclusive.
Cheers.
Yes.
Thanks to the clothes because I'm running out of clothes, you know. I'm appreciating all these free clothes. Just send them my way because I'm appreciating it. Like, I will wear it. Toldyaa, thanks for coming through.
Big up.
I wasn't meant to be on the show. Like,
you came through.
Say Talsy's coming soon.
Don't say Talsy's coming soon.
Make sure you go and listen to Hollywood EP as well. If you ain't listen.
Hollywood EP.
Tells your detox.
Do you know what? Tails is actually coming sooner than everybody thinks. I
can vouch for that. I know that it's coming. I can vouch for that.
Like, we working.
Yeah, he had me in this morning.
In the studio.
Pause.
Working
in the studio this morning.
On the music.
You
gotta say the whole thing as well.
Okay.
What's coming
say the
soon?
whole thing.
Tails is coming soon.
He's Tails coming soon. Pause the whole thing.
Push Hollywood now. Push Hollywood now.
No, go listen to Hollywood.
I am pushing Hollywood. I'm kind of getting a mixed review on that whole new music thing. Like, it is literally at like, I think it's 49% are saying
49 now.
49% have said new music.
Please don't.
I say what I suggest is drop a video for privacy.
Yep.
And then keep it moving, man. Push it, because that's a tune right there. That could.
I know, but
that could
I'm kind
take.
of broke after going to Hollywood to shoot a video.
Listen, you don't need money, man. You got flipping. You got people paying for your stuff.
The budget kind of dried up after that. Like,
money.
It was meant to blow off that.
Should have green screened it, man.
Trust me.
No. I'm a cat.
I thought you did. You went Hollywood.
You didn't know?
You actually went Hollywood.
No, the whole video.
Nah, I'm
shot.
joking.
Oh, okay.
I know you went Hollywood.
Nah, yo, do a video for privacy.
Nah, privacy though.
Because it's a different level.
Yeah.
Massive.
Privacy
You know what?
is
I'm gonna
the tune,
I'm
man.
gonna put out a poll.
No, man.
No polls. People
Should I
tell
do a
you
video
no.
for privacy?
People just tell you no because just to say
Do you know
no.
what? Initially,
Privacy.
there was meant to be a video for Fuego.
Nah,
Nah, privacy.
Fuego's
Privacy
big.
will work.
Probably the best song on the EP, but privacy is different.
Nah, see, I think Privacy is the best
I
tune.
know, Privacy is my
Privacy is
favourite.
the second most played song on the EP across all streaming platforms.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Privacy,
I
man.
have to say,
Hollywood.
respect. Yeah, put on Tidal.
Yeah, thank you. Listen, I put it across everything. I was like, yo, there is no way anyone can say that they can't listen to it.
Yeah.
Because listen, do you know, now I'm not even saying where else it is, because if you go and look for it on there, I'm gonna get upset. But, but it is everywhere. If you want to listen to my CD, there is nowhere that you can't get it.
Yeah.
You can listen to it.
Video for privacy. You remember Emery One Thing?
Yeah.
Is it the video where she's like rolling around the bed sheets?
I am not doing that.
You?
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Fam, whoa! Are you not forgetting there's Joy on the song as well?
Yeah, big up Joy B, man.
Yeah,
Joy
she-
B,
Joy-
man.
vocalist.
Joy B is
Sick
also on
vocalist.
Hollywood as well. She is the vocals at the end. She's the vocals at the end of Hollywood, and she did that as a favor to me. It was something that I felt like there was something missing, and she just went in there and slayed it in the booth, and I was just like, yeah, that
Just
sounds amazing.
This is the low budget video. Get camera, get Joy B
It
to
sounds like
roll
porn.
around
This
the bed
doesn't
sheets.
say-
You don't need
Just
bare
get
money, man. You
a
just need
camera, bed sheets.
creativity.
Like, yo,
Very
this-
With
true.
that,
Very
with
true.
that concept, something low budget may be even better because it's that song.
Yeah.
Privacy
Private,
is
it's just
something
you
close and
Yeah,
intimate.
yeah, yeah.
and a
shoot
woman.
Don't
and
have to
a
be you
bed
two.
You know, you
room.
could actually shoot it from your phone and use it as like a
Little clips of
Put
it.
them little
Yeah,
yeah.
edits on, man. There's privacy. That's
Probably
the
should have been
tune,
having
man.
this conversation on the podcast. So this is a pre-production meeting and that.
Trust me.
But yeah, yo, thanks everyone for coming through. Subscribe on all the platforms you can find us: iTunes, Apple, SoundCloud, Twitter,
Everything.
Instagram, Facebook, and all them things there. Subscribe on YouTube if I didn't say that already. And
Yes.
I think it's time we
Keep
sign
subscribing.
out.
Time
So,
is it?
huh?
Time is it?
Late.
It's 12. I know, innit?
It's not 2
Sunday.
minutes too.
It's nearly
Sorry.
Sunday. I got studio at 12,
Hey, Sunday.
I think.
Is that how the song starts?
But yeah, peace. Thanks for listening. Bless up.
Let's up. Can stop now, Spark.
Right then.
See ya.
Yeah.